Virgin.
This your first podcast ever?
No, this isn't my first podcast. This would be the wrong show to come on if this was my first. I could not get my
Especially
cherry
with my
bus on
ass.
this show.
You already know I'm gonna be riding on your ass.
Shit. Nigga, you can't ride me.
Yeah, Bobzilla on YouTube, Supreme Confidence. Just do Bobzilla Supreme Confidence.
You just saw your Devil the Duchess and Easy Your Hair.
Yep, Stevie on there. But all you doing is the first verse, though. It's just me.
Oh, damn. You know we live, right?
I don't care.
Yeah, you do, because you just
really
choked.
I don't care at all.
Make sure everybody got their mics up so we can hear you. Everybody come here, mic, tap your mic. Everybody good?
Can y'all hear me?
Let's go. Let's go. What's up, people? What's up? How everybody feel?
Oh, man, I'm tired, man.
Me too.
I'm good.
3 Virgos and a Taurus, y'all. What's good?
That should have been the name of the show.
Taurus.
I know why you tired. You done did a lot of flying.
Yeah,
So,
man. Went to Houston for the New Year, and that flight back was bananas due to the fog that was here in Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so a flight that was supposed to get me in at 6. Shit, I got home around 1 the next morning.
Damn.
Yeah, so I still haven't recouped, but hey, today is Thursday. I'm feeling good.
Hey, you know how you know
Houston.
you irritated when you call somebody's phone and pick up the phone, and the first thing I hear is, "Hey man," I'm like, Joe. I'm like, hello.
Who did that?
You. When you called me when you at work on the way to your flight, when you got home
Okay.
that morning.
Oh, that next morning?
Yeah, when you was at work. Joe, he ain't say hello or nothing. He was like, "Hey man, I'm tired of the motherfucker." So I'm like, Joe, what the fuck is this?
But
Did you fly Southwest?
I did. I
Okay.
did. But what you all have to understand, little side note, I have interesting, unique ways of greeting a lot of my friends.
They heard about this shit before. They know how rude you are.
No, man. I mean, you know it's all love, motherfucker. I can't be the Renaissance cool motherfucker all the time.
Yeah,
I mean, with my friends, you know, sometimes I want to be like, hey, what's up, motherfucker? That's how I want to greet you.
You hear that? Samuel L. Jackson ass nigga.
But I will greet you. I will. But most of the time, I'm greeting you like, hey, what's going on, brother? What's going on, black
I
man?
didn't see this side of him before. So he's telling this something new I'm learning.
No. I'm just saying. I mean, I got range.
Oh, Jesus.
Right.
He done complimented
Right,
himself
here we
3
go.
times already. Goddamn. We
Nigga, I know you
I
ain't
got
talking.
We
range.
did 5 minutes into, but mine are justified. We talking about
Mine are justified as well.
No.
Y'all need therapy.
I don't say shit that I don't mean. No, I love therapy. I don't need it right now.
But
I
I'm
don't
just
think.
saying, y'all, I mean, like,
I am well
Y'all.
adjusted.
I am
I
as
don't know
well.
about this individual here. His equilibrium sometimes is off balance, but he my man.
this how we starting. So this how this go.
Always.
Oh, okay. Just go
Usually it's
ahead.
me and him because he
Well,
gonna
I
get
can
on my nerves.
understand that. Like, usually it's him and
I'm gonna
everybody.
be real mellow today. I'm gonna be real mellow.
Oh my
We're gonna
gosh.
see how this
Yeah.
works.
It's gonna come out.
Mellowzilla.
We
Well,
waiting for it.
let me introduce, first of all, I am, well, this is Pardon My Ugly. As you know, if it's first time watching, goddamn it, check us out. This is what we do. We have conversations about any and everything. There's really nothing off the table. We don't do that politically correct. No holds barred over here. Whatever your opinion is welcome. Now, what you may get is some pushback, especially in the comments. I'm just letting you know, you a first timer. In the comments, they tend to go hard.
I'm with it.
But
okay.
hey,
I'm a
if
big
you
girl.
standing on your shit, this the place
It
for
is
you.
what it is.
So I'm your man G-Net. This is new to the show. Let me welcome new to let's clap it up. New to the show. Introduce
Hey
yourself.
everybody, I'm Talana Brooks. I'm a Pardon My Ugly group member.
Affiliate.
Right.
I was called a wallflower, and that's pretty much what I am. I see all the little comments and posts and everything, and rarely do I ever comment, but I'm there.
Smart woman.
Stay out the fray.
Yeah.
Now, do you go by Lana, a nickname, or just
Lana. Yeah, Lana.
Okay, that's what's up.
Mhm.
And then obviously we got my man Lim in the house. What's happening, baby? How
Hey
you
man,
feel?
you got it. Like I said before, tired, but I'm good.
And then this motherfucker.
The man who needs no introduction whatsoever, Mr. PMU himself,
Oh God.
Zilla Man, is
my
in the
God.
building,
This-
baby.
Mom made a whole post lauding himself and all his accomplishments.
Right.
The movie
All the
stars in the building, baby.
Here
Y'all
we
call
go.
him Zilla Man.
Absolutely
no.
not.
Oh, okay. I was about to
And
say.
I want you to
I'll
tell-
get
I
up
want
and
you to
leave.
point out the
I
dude that
never
ever calls
fucking
him
call
Zilla
him
Man.
Zilla Man.
You think somebody called?
I
Nobody
would.
addresses him as
I
that.
was about to.
There's somebody-
walk
somebody
the
might
hell
call
out.
him.
Well, yeah, let's start the
I'm
hating.
Listen, somebody might call him Zilla.
Let's
I
start
can see
hating.
somebody calling him
I think I've
Zilla.
heard Zilla.
They
Yeah,
call me
Zilla.
Zilla Man. They
Zilla
call me
Man.
Zilla
Call your
Man. They
ass
call me
Zilla Man.
Y'all call me
Boy,
Zilla.
It's like a
Sounds so
character
well.
on Metroid. If you don't get your ass out
Hey, what's up, Zilla man? You even
Is that Zilla man?
Oh, shit. Hey, baby, that's my boy Zilla man. Hey, no. Hey, baby, that's my boy Rob. We call him Zilla man.
Fuck out here.
No.
The girl look at you like, what?
Sorry.
What?
It's all good. Let the haters hate. It's cool.
Zilla,
Anyway,
man.
how everybody feel today? Everybody good? You know what I'm saying?
We cool.
You all right?
Cool.
Bob, you all right? I
I'm
ain't seen you in a
good,
minute,
man.
Joe.
I'm good, bro. I know. I'll be busy, bro. You know
What you been up to? I know you stay into something.
Man, I'm actually working on set now. I got some film. I'm in the film right now that's going to be finishing up in January, and it's going to come out at the end of the year. It's actually called Coming Out for Christmas. It's the most recent thing that I'm a part of right now. And,
That's what's up.
it's going pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to say though, because I never say this when I come on the show, I always talk about my movies and all that. But real talk, this year I'm going to concentrate more on focusing on the music and pubbing my music as well. And I have a goal. I want to get 10,000 followers on Spotify for Bobzilla. So everybody watching the show, you know what I'm saying, y'all can do it now or do it after the show. At some point, I want y'all to go to Spotify, go to Bobzilla and follow and just push follow. That's all you gotta do. While you there, you can listen to a song and tell me, you know what I'm saying, which one you like, or if you do like a song or whatever, that's extra. But I want y'all to all follow Bobzilla on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? You could, if you don't have Spotify, you can do it. I'm on all outlets. Tidal, I'm on Apple Music, I'm on YouTube, I'm on all that stuff. So whatever you got, you know what I'm saying, just go follow Bobzilla. But I prefer Spotify if you got it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
definitely
start
support my man.
pubbing that more.
I know
that.
you have some things that you want to plug while we out here pubbing. I don't know if you got something you want to let the people know about, so they can fuck with your PMU. We fuck with our people.
Well, so what I'm well, first of all, I'm a writer, I'm a creator. I do, the social media stuff on TikTok, but I have an event or a business, a coordinating company business, event coordinating business. But what I've started doing, you're gonna knock my teeth out. I swear.
I'm
gonna chip a tooth fucking with you.
Because when I move, the thing is right here. The
Hit
pole
my
right
mic.
here.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Get situated, my man.
It's cool. It's cool. I got it. So what I've started doing is whole events.
What whole stand
I
for?
said,
That was a hell of an intro.
I said it right. Whole events. HOE.
Oh, Jesus.
It means happiness over everything. And it's an event. And people think that it's just geared towards you. You asked me earlier if it's like the new slut walk. No, it's
y'all
just
know y'all can flip some shit.
it's just if y'all can call us hoes, then we can flip it. You're right. But basically, this is a space. This is a space for women to a judgment-free space for us to just come together, have fun, not worry about anything but ourselves and our happiness in that moment. So fuck them kids, fuck that job, fuck these niggas. Like,
no men
let's just
allowed?
have there are no men allowed. But I will say this.
How y'all hoes,
we
you ain't got
have-
no men.
we have a panel of men that I bring in so that the male voice is heard.
Ooh,
So we
I
don't want it.
want
It's just not exclusive of men. But this is the party atmosphere is geared towards women, so we can just be good in our, like in our space.
I won't
And not hear about y'all talking about,
Most
look at these hoes, they twerking. Yes, we are. And we gonna continue to twerk. So it's just good food, good time, all that good stuff. I just had one last November, and Olympia was one of our panelists. And I'm going to continue to have one. I intend on having one in February, and then we're going to take it on the road, and we're going to travel somewhere, have us a good time, and then we're going to bring it back to Chicago.
How did your whole
and do it
venture
local.
go?
I'll reach across this mic and punch you in the mouth. So my boy Okira, he might be looking tonight. What's up, Okira? If you watching?
Hey, Okira, that's my male
Was
best
he a
friend, y'all.
hostess?
No.
He was also a panelist.
So it's like a panel. I honestly would think you two would enjoy that.
Yeah.
Because pretty much
I'm
all
down.
it was
I'm down.
is they were just asking these questions, and you were like the representative of men in that
The
moment.
honorary speaker, basically. What you're saying.
He got a lot.
I might have to steal that.
Right.
The honorary,
She gonna
the honorary speaker.
Oh, God.
I
Yeah.
like that. We going with that.
But I mean, it was really entertaining. I mean, they had some really interesting questions.
What they say?
This year was different with the
Oh,
questions.
you already know.
The
They already
first,
I'm not getting the
Hey,
comments
who
on my
said that?
phone.
Somebody said I was. whoever said, thank you. I need that.
Compliments will work with you.
Yes, I love it. Flattery will get you almost anywhere, but yeah. The difference between this year and last year's event, with the questions, they really made it specific to you guys. Like you guys were like, hey, what's your dick size or something like that. Well, they was going in with the questions.
Damn, they didn't ask that. They asked that question.
No, they didn't. I was exaggerating. I was exaggerating on that question. But they were asking questions like, do you like it up? Like, do you like
questions
it
and
this way?
So sex questions and relationship questions.
Everything. And anything is on the table, much like this group. Anything that you want to discuss. I don't care if it's politics. I don't care if it's children. I don't care if it's about sex, relationships, whatever. It's on the table for that because, like I said, the male voice is important. I don't ever want y'all or anybody to think that men aren't important. You are very well needed, necessary. So I don't want to ever leave that out of my events. I grew up in a 2-parent home. And so, but I also feel like we know what the fuck we doing. Like we ain't got to listen to y'all on everything. Like we're independent. And so, but y'all can be a little judgy. Men can be a little judgy.
I get the side. I ain't that.
And so, and we don't want that. So we want to operate in our own little space, have fun. And then, y'all can come in and we can ask y'all questions about, whatever we might be curious about.
Well, definitely, we're going next time you have one, let us know, and the people, the folks in the group could come through. And
absolutely.
The Nance gonna have them motherfuckers gonna be in there.
I want to be on the pizzano. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
I want to be on the panel.
You're gonna start a fight.
To get my motherfucking whole opinion. You know what I mean?
You're gonna need security after. You're gonna need security.
I'm just gonna keep it real.
Because the little bit that I know about you in that atmosphere that I saw, they gonna be living. They're gonna be asking questions.
I flourish. I flourish. Love
my God.
That's my vibe right there.
I'm definitely there.
Yeah.
I think he tried to reach out one time or something. I tried to do a speed dating event, but y'all, the dudes didn't not you.
Yeah, I'm
saying dudes did not show up for that. And so all this talk I hear about men not being able to find good women.
I told her to pub it in the group, though. I told her to pub it in the group.
And then women.
He didn't mention me because he know I'm in a relationship. So.
Okay, and that's fine. So this isn't specific to you guys.
Know.
But ladies,
as a formerly single man,
ladies,
go ahead.
I tried to put together a speed dating event, and the participation of men was null and void. And then women showed up.
You know why?
I want to know why you
I think men be worried about the quality that's going to be at these events.
Ooh.
How will you know if you don't show up?
Because I've been invited when I was single.
Be official though.
I've got invited to speed dating. I got invited to swingers party. I got invited to all type of shit. And my number one concern was you inviting me to a bundle of hood boogers. I do not.
Did you show up?
Hell no, because I already know what time it is.
How do you know? How do you know? I know a lot of
bad
people
chicks don't do certain things.
That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm bad.
You hosted.
I'm bad.
You hosted though. You hosted.
And I would go.
And I
would go.
I'm just telling you, most of the guys I know, they be like, man, we want to know what's going to be in there.
No, some dudes ain't caring. You stop playing. You know some dudes going regardless.
Some of y'all smashing.
Dudes they don't want.
Yeah. So all three of us know as dudes. Some niggas don't care.
Niggas with lack of options is not the ones they hope show.
Y'all better start showing up. Y'all better start showing up.
Y'all start showing up, you lonely motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Show y'all ass
he gonna
up.
make sure he don't get in trouble.
Show y'all lonely ass up. It's 2023. Stop being shy. Stop jumping strictly in their DMs. Go get in a couple young ladies' faces. Work on your game. Work on your charisma and your style. Buy yourself an outfit. Take a shower. You know what I'm saying?
Some cool water cologne.
Not that. Don't listen to
I literally got on cool water as we speak.
I know. That's what I said.
That should tell you exactly why you don't need to be wearing that shit. Look, whatever Bob wears,
bring it back.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody else wearing it. Bring it back.
No,
nobody else wearing it. Nobody else wearing it. I wear Fahrenheit. I wear Langerfield.
You finna start wearing Wallabies too, motherfucker.
I wear Wallabies.
Oh
my God.
Hey, dude, you get your cologne from Ross's.
You probably still wear slick overalls and shit, face ass out here.
I would. I would. To find my size.
You gonna be a trendsetter?
If that's me, bro.
Yeah,
I don't like doing nothing nobody else
Listen,
doing.
man, go out there and meet y'all
That's
some women.
for
Let's
sure.
not act like it wasn't dope though. Cool water
was the shit.
And then it just went out because it's
In the
old.
juke,
I don't like
It's
it.
not like
Yoke
it's
bag?
brute, bro. It's not
Yoke,
brute or old
a
spice.
joke or whatever juke.
Cool water still smell good to this
I think
day,
it
bro.
was juice.
It was
Real
juke.
talk.
I think
I got cool water right now. I swear to God.
Still with Izzy Miyake?
was it?
Yeah.
I would if I could find it.
And
You can rock some who?
Izzy Miyake, little Jean-Paul
You
Gaultier.
saw me at the
That stuff smells
Erica
good.
Badu
I know, but that shit all old.
Nigga, what if it's old? Who cares if it's old? If it smell good.
I'll rock Izzy.
She was like, nigga,
I'll rock Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
rocking cool water.
Yeah, no, I did not do that.
I'm not wearing cool water.
Well, I'm not gonna say cool water.
Your
All
motherfucker-
right, cool.
You might well wear
we'll talk off
Stetson,
camera.
goddamn
It's
it.
cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
You be wearing brute, motherfucker.
Nah, see, that's where the buck stop.
Brute ain't shit but rubber.
I'm not gonna ever wear no.
Hey, you know what you
green
wear?
guy.
Hey,
I'm
what
not
you
gonna
got
ever
wear
wear
cool?
no.
I mean, you wear Aspen. You know what I'm saying?
You wear Adidas.
That shit
You
your
know what I'm
father
saying?
used to wear and shit. That shit was in your
Preferred
father's
stock.
cabinet.
Hey man, y'all
Don't
know,
put it on.
Hey, some of us, y'all know our dads was coming up.
I
out
know
there,
it. My
man.
father
They was
wore
coming
Aspen.
up.
My father wore Fahrenheit. My father wore Fahrenheit.
I'm trying
He
to
what,
go
who?
to the.
My
I
father
want to
wore
see what the
Fahrenheit.
topics are. People
Well,
chiming
Fahrenheit,
in.
you know, they still
Nah,
make
not
they still
really.
make
Nah, not
new
Different kinds.
new
I wanna
scents
see
and
what
shit.
the
Yeah.
topics
Yeah, I like the original
I don't
Fahrenheit.
think I ever seen a new scent of Yope that nobody wore. Goddamn it.
Huh?
But anyway, we actually do got a few topics we want to get today. Before we get the show started, I want to before you really get into it and start cutting up, I do want to say, buddy from the Buffalo, DeMar Hamlin. Everybody, if you hadn't heard about it, doing while he was playing the game, in the middle of the game, we felt him a cardiac arrest.
Yes.
Is that what it was?
Yes.
Cardiac
Yeah.
arrest.
Mhm.
If I'm not mistaken, they had to revive him on the field.
Yeah.
Apply CPR. They said today that he has awoken. He's spoken. He said, who won the game? Doctor said, you won the game of life. No, beautiful, hallmark, wonderful. The beautiful thing is that he is recovering. He seems to be recovering rapidly.
Yeah.
He's a very young man. We're like
24.
24 years
Yeah.
old. So I don't know if he ever played football again, but if he can walk, talk, live a long, healthy life, that's what I'm wishing for this man. Salute to his recovery. I know everybody got him in his well wishes. And I also heard that he had a foundation that he'd been running for a couple of years. He used to only ask for like $2,500
Yeah.
for the foundation. It's up to like $5 million.
Yeah, they went in for him.
Yeah. So I think that was dope.
But yeah,
I think that was real dope.
Yeah.
So let me ask a question. Do you, after like an incident like this, but I know that this wasn't due to a hit though, but with all the injuries, like with any of you guys or anybody in the comments, would you guys be afraid to let your child play football after this?
No. That wasn't even really, I don't think, a football injury technically. The hit wasn't that
I think
big.
that was such a freak. That was such a freak
Yeah.
thing. We'd never even seen somebody have a heart attack on the field before. So that was just something that was an anomaly.
I don't even think it was the hit. I think it was just the timing of it because it wasn't a big hit.
It's just unfortunate that he was playing football, but it wasn't even really football related, if you ask me.
I don't know, man. As much as I grew up playing football recreational.
Yeah.
As much as I love the sport, I don't know, man. It'll be tough for me to have my kid, like even before this event. Yeah, even before this event.
My son playing now.
Yeah. And I know you know the game well, and I'm sure you be watching like certain shit that I personally would have an issue with. Like, for example, some of these coaches don't be teaching kids how to tackle properly, man. Like some of the fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be tough just off GP, like I said, even before that event or that situation happened. Because I've known those situations happening like on the high school level, and it's just like, fuck. Like, I put myself in the position of that parent, and it's just like, now some people can say, oh, you can gamble with anything and this and that.
Wallabies.
Man, put them ugly ass shoes down. But I'm just saying, like, that would be my concern. Like, just off GP.
Just show me
he did.
All burgundy
He
outfit. Did this nigga just show me a
Wallabies.
picture of this motherfucking 6'4" cranberry face ass nigga?
Right. Looking like
proud of
Eddie
that
Winslow.
picture, too.
Proud as hell.
How many hits you get off that bottle?
Proud as
Off
hell.
that right there.
Yeah, off that.
That's just about almost 600.
That's all. Just almost.
Hey, so you want to explain what you just saw?
No, I don't. I want
Because he just
somebody splashed him with a
really
bucket of grape
interrupted
juice.
the
He
flow
wanna
of the
show me that
conversation
shit.
for that bullshit picture.
Yeah.
So he brought up Wallabies. I just had to show him I had Wallabies.
He's so conceited.
Yeah, but
That's okay. That's okay.
no concerns. No concerns.
No, it'll
See,
be tough. I'm leaning towards no, but there will be, You know,
let them play.
I probably, it's
You let
tough.
them play.
It'll be tough.
You would.
Okay.
You a competitor. You love sports.
I am competitive and I love sports,
You let
but
them play.
you're a father first.
There are other sports.
And your first instinct is to protect. And not that you necessarily protected them in that scenario.
That shit sound good in theory.
They're doing a lot of stuff around the
Yeah.
concussion stuff. They're more conscious now and making it safer as possible. But it is a violent sport.
All at your first job to protect. That sound good in conversation. When your kid want to go do something, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you got a good organization.
within reason though.
About this, and I don't want to stay on this too long, but anytime you use your body for something, you're taking a risk. Anytime
True.
you're using your body to have fun.
I mean, I've had this conversation.
Like a physical sport, if you use it to work, you do construction. If you are using your body like that,
yeah,
you're taking a risk, Joe.
Yeah.
It just comes together.
Hey, but you know the difference? The percentages.
I know, but
Your chances is higher doing something like this versus, doing some construction work, as you just said.
True.
So
I was just curious because I'm just coming from a woman's perspective, and you know how y'all act like we just coddle our boys and stuff. And so, what?
How old is your youngest?
He's 8.
So this is a real question for you then.
Yeah, and so I
Is
just
he
want to
into
know.
sports?
He's not. No, he into trains
Okay.
and stuff, but he all
He
into
into trains
Yeah,
now.
right.
trains and girls. Like
Damn it,
it's
8
Already?
crazy.
At 8?
My man.
Before
Damn.
8.
My
Before
man.
8.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's
not
just
really
now.
sports though.
Don't think that it won't.
Yeah, that train shit
Yeah.
gonna fade away.
Yeah, he gonna
Oh,
he gonna be interested in
Oh.
other
I
kind
hope not. You know
of
how
trains.
much money I spent.
What'd you say?
Hey,
What'd he say?
hey, don't do that. That's my baby. Don't
What'd
do
you
that.
What'd he say?
I'm gonna be interested in another train.
So
And a different kind of train. That's so
Hey, why would you put that image on the about our baby? You
Oh,
ain't
my
good as hell. You ain't good
Oh,
as hell.
You know I'm just serious.
Dang.
Hell no.
Oh, wow.
Give him a few years. Give him a few years. He gonna mature.
Moving on. Next topic.
But before we really get into it, one last thing. For an honor your man Bob Zilla, he always brings something with him. You know what I'm saying, for the people to hear. So we got his joint, Supreme Confidence. I don't know if it's off an album or just a song that you put out.
It's actually off an album that's coming out this year. And it also features somebody else from the group, Steve Sire Carter. He's on the hook. But you won't be hearing that part today. You'll just be hearing me.
So ignorant.
Dudes trying to rap
gonna let
now.
you know he ain't getting none of him, huh? Okay.
Dudes trying to rap now. It's too many crews trying to rap now. It's too many. Hey, yo, it's too many fools trying to rap now. Just join the circus, you a rap clown. You deserve to get beat up, slapped down. Graduated from the game, no cap and gown. Making moves like rerun, what's happening now? Been away from the shy, now I'm back in town. Ain't no punking me, dog, ain't no backing down. I let go of your throat after the crackling sound. Hey girl, you better quit staring before I mack you down. Used to play me to the curb, but I'm attractive now. I see you digging the beer, plus I ain't lacking style. Come on and hang out with me, I have you laughing loud. I specialize in good times and cracking smiles. No cigarettes, no blunts, no black and miles. No alcohol, no dope, still acting wild. Always been this way, I was an active child. Center of attention, I love attracting crowds. The wins keep adding up, I got them stacked in piles. And you sweating like you running on the track for miles. Later alligator, after wild crocodile.
Supreme confidence, some just don't understand it. To keep it candid.
I fuck with everything you said until you said after a while.
Hey, I'm old school. That's my favorite part. No, I'm old school, baby. That's my favorite part.
He gonna find something.
Nah, stop that. Back
Turn
you
later,
down.
alligator, after a while, crocodile. Not so soon, you big bad boy. You don't get the fuck up out of here.
Come
I
on,
know.
man. That's the old school slang.
You goddamn right that shit old school. Man.
Definitely old school. Mac you
Just like
down?
my
No,
cool
can
water.
y'all, I
Mac
can't
you down.
imagine.
See the new
I
city,
can't imagine you macking
nobody
nobody
did.
down, Bobby. I just can't.
Damn.
She said she don't see you have no game.
So people don't know this. Me and Talana go way back to 7th grade. Like I've been
Don't
on
be
her.
trying to excuse her opinion of you.
Right.
She got research.
I've been knowing her since seventh grade.
It's justified.
That's a lot of years.
I pretty much raised her, if you really think about it. You know what I'm saying? But like,
credibility.
That means she know firsthand. So
Right. She know firsthand. That's a good source.
my point is, she got jokes. She gonna have a lot of jokes. You know what I'm saying? So y'all understand the relationship. You know what I'm saying? We go way
like
back.
me. But I'm
you got
just
credibility.
serious.
Don't worry about it.
We go way back.
Mac them down.
We do go way back, and he been the same since seventh grade.
Yeah, for real.
God, I'm
Yes.
so sorry. You okay?
Yes.
You got to need
survived.
therapy. Grew up with this motherfucker. Yeah, boy, I swear
Man.
for God. But anyway, let's get to. I got a couple of topics I want to hear. Like I said, we just got sidetracked talking about whatever. Y'all watch the Best Man series?
Yeah.
Just finished it today.
Yeah.
Everybody here seen that?
I feel like
Just
you
finished
have
it
to watch
today.
it.
Okay, so I'm not gonna start because
We know
I
you got
have-
a lot of opinions on it.
yeah. I have a somewhat controversial opinion, so I would like to hear what you all think of the series, and then I'll retort.
Well, I think since you just finished it, you was watching it when you walked
I
in.
literally was just watching it.
Yeah.
Like,
So
20
it's
minutes
fresher.
ago.
It's
You got like
fresher
10
in
minutes
your
left?
mind. It's
Okay,
I'm
so first of all,
He missed the very ending.
I had to dodge so much because everybody been trying to talk about it. Like every time I see Harper this, and everybody move, everybody scroll. So I really wanted to have my own opinion of it. It was a good series to me. You know what I'm saying? It was a perfect little story for after the movies. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't been able to gauge what people have been saying online because of the fact that I had watched it late. So from what I heard, though, I heard that a lot of people been riding on Harper, and I totally understand why. You know what I'm saying? And from my standpoint, you know what I'm saying, Harper, you know what I'm saying, was a terrible person throughout the movie. You know what I'm saying, throughout the series, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
even from the first one. The
No.
movie?
I'm saying from the series. I'm talking about,
just
I'm
the
talking about
series.
this series right
Okay,
here.
just the series,
He
not
was
include the
selfish.
movie.
He was selfish as hell. Every move that he made to me, you know what I'm saying, was just some punk ass shit. You know, the stuff that he did, even with Jordan, you know, the stuff he did with his wife. Harper was a horrible representation. You know what I'm saying? The entire
Bob on the side of the women.
What he do to Jordan? What he do
I
to
have
Jordan?
no idea what the woman was saying, so I'm telling you.
No, I mean you on the side of Jordan. You pro Jordan.
Pro Jordan? What you mean?
You saying how he treated Harper? That was his wife.
That wasn't his wife.
No, Jordan.
Robin. I'm
Yeah,
pro
leave
Robin.
alone.
Yeah, I'm
Leave
pro
alone.
Robin. I'm definitely pro Robin. Yeah, I'm pro Robin. You know what I'm saying? Hands down. She was 100% right. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And he was tripping. He was tripping. He was tripping.
Let's get you.
I'm 100% pro Robin.
Yeah, we're gonna come back to that.
Yeah, please.
What was your take?
Yeah, what was yours?
Well, mine is I'm not going to say that I totally agree with Bobby.
Bobby.
No, it's Killer Man.
I ain't gonna know my name for real though.
Bobby.
I did see a lot of people. Talking about how Harper was a narcissist and things like that. And I think I watched it through a different set of eyes where, like, you know, we talk about, and I almost feel bad because I see both sides of them. I don't think that Harper was supportive as a partner, as supportive as he should have been, but I see that he had a dream, he had a vision, and he was in pursuit of that. And so he was passionate about it. So I can understand some of the moves that he made, but when it came to not showing up for his wife at certain things, you know, for certain things, I didn't agree with that part. But as far as saying that he was a horrible person, I didn't see that.
So you were on his side more than Robin's, or was you on
I'm not.
Robin's side?
I'm in the middle because I think that when you go into a relationship, you're in a marriage, that things just kind of transpire. You know, I think that he could have been better, and I think that she was doing what she was trying to do what she was trying to do. You know,
That's one way of putting it.
she was trying to be there for him, and she supported him. You know what I mean? But I don't, because what I didn't really fuck with, what I didn't mess with was when she.
We pro fuck up in here.
Okay,
We
okay.
pro fuck. Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I didn't mess with it when she took his child to Africa. I didn't. I can't.
At the very end. Okay.
I can't see that.
That was the. You know, I'm sorry.
I can't see that. I think that was extremely selfish of her. And even though she said
we
that,
see that every day though, Lance. Come on.
just
bro.
because we see it every day
We see
doesn't
that
mean
every
it's
day
right, though.
where people break up moms be doing that or whatever, especially when it's a mom. Now to me, where the father guy just roll with the punches is when it's the same sex on some real stuff. Well, what you gonna really do at the end of the day? You know what I'm saying? When it's your daughter, you know what I'm saying? When the daughter would, like, for example, if it was my son, if he trying to take my son, it's gonna be a little bit more different than a mom. I do believe when people split that the sexes should stay with the same.
I'm gonna talk because I'm
so that's important.
I'm gonna say
that's really important.
Y'all been talking the whole time about this.
Right. I know you want. I know you was gonna try to jump in. I didn't want nobody to jump in.
But I can see the egregiousness in that. But that happens every day, though. I mean,
and we are suffering from, and we're suffering. We're also suffering from that now too.
You know what I'm saying?
But daughters need daddies. Daughters need daddies in their homes. They need daddies in their home just as much as the young men need the fathers in their homes also.
They're not gonna be in the home.
But you're taking this child. But you're taking this child all the way over to the other end. No, you can't. You need this parent to be present.
Would it matter if it was in California versus Africa?
Yes.
It would. It would. It actually would. And still,
how much more would it matter as far as you seeing if you live in Chicago and you staying in Chicago and your daughter in California?
I'd have a problem if I live in Chicago and you move to Indiana, motherfucker. Like my kids got to be within an hour of me.
It would be a problem still.
But hold on, I'm gonna let y'all go because I'm telling y'all now. Listen, I'm telling y'all now.
Indiana, you hear this nigga?
Goddamn right. You better be close, motherfuckers. I better move in. Get y'all shit off, because when I go, I'm going. Get your shit off.
I just don't think it's right that she took me, and they didn't, and it wasn't a.
It was crazy.
So I'm kind of like in the middle. I've seen both sides, and I've had this conversation multiple times. You know, I get it. You know, I hear in theory the father should raise the son, the mother should raise the daughter.
They agree with me.
You know, that's one person. At the end of the day, shouldn't people be thinking about who's the most effective parent?
Who's going to say that they are not the most effective?
Because what if that mother can't handle that? I think in this scenario, you got to ask the question. I mean, in this art, right? I think in this scenario, you got to ask, would Harper have even been able to, based on what we know? Based on what we know.
Exactly.
I'm just throwing shit to the wall and see what sticks.
No, real talk. Harper,
based on what we know of this character,
just fine. He gonna be busy as hell.
He would have been busy as hell.
Busy as hell.
They with you?
No.
These niggas.
Did you hear what I said? I said at the beginning. I see both sides.
I don't.
You know, I do. I will say.
And Harper was already traveling. Exactly.
I will say that I think she made that decision, certain decisions out of anger. And I feel like in life, anytime you make a decision based off anger, it's probably not going to be the best decision. I think she was frustrated with him being selfish. But the other part that I think it was you.
That L. It's his child. You don't just take L's because it's your child.
He's been selfish the whole damn time, getting his way with everything.
But that's a selfish move right there. That's not thinking about the child just because he's gotten his way. You don't just put your child up on the chopping block because you got your way on it. No.
Can I interject?
She did.
First of all, the show was far more than about just Harper and Robin. I know we on them right now.
Right. I was about to talk about merch too, but go ahead. Yeah.
Let's take each couple. Let's just take each couple at a time.
So let me start out by saying, fuck Robin. I don't know what you're talking about. this is tripping. What are you talking about? Fuck Robin. You heard me? I can't say it hard. I want to bite my lip till it bleed. What?
Besides the African shit, you still saying fuck Robin?
Yes.
Really?
Your man is about to create generational wealth, and you want to grow fruit and shit. What the fuck are you talking about? This nigga ain't out putting in double time at Target. He ain't the local manager at the goddamn 7-Eleven. This man, listen. Let's be honest. We have all, I'm sure, listened to and on some level studied great people and how they got to their success in whatever field it was in. And all of those people let you know one thing they had to be to get there: selfish. You need a woman who understands in order for you to do something that most cannot do, she got to allow you to do that. Most women don't have a man.
How long are you supposed to wait?
Hold on. Man? What you mean, dog? Wait a minute. Hold on.
20 years?
Bro, don't act like he hasn't been supporting her throughout the movie. She had her business. She had a business that was popping. He was supporting that. When she asked him, When she said you don't support me, he ran off three
He
things
did.
immediately. She just basically said, "Fuck
Fuck
those
it.
three things
Fuck
you
those
named.
three
That don't mean
things."
shit."
This is
But he
what I want
named
right
In other words, she
three
kind of
things.
flaky on shit.
So
Yeah.
her whole him not supporting her ain't necessarily true. Now, was he starting to be gone a lot?
Yep.
That wasn't the whole series. That was the end of the series after the movie came out. He wasn't gone like that in the beginning. He was an at-home dad all the time. Y'all painting this picture like he been gone all the time. He gone now because this is the peak of his career, a career which is going to make his family generational wealth. And all you thinking about is how you are unfulfilled in your career.
What do you mean that's all she's thinking about?
Because
bro?
that's the reason why she want to leave. She want to do shit with her career, and she feel like her man isn't supporting her in her career. That's what she's complaining about. He not at home. He not a good dad. She's not saying none of that. Is he doesn't support her dreams? Did she complain about him still not supporting any place else in her life? Did I miss something?
It sounds very similar to, I mean, like a low-key little situation, similar to the Tom Brady and his wife situation.
No, that's
You know
not similar at all. Because Tom
Well,
Brady's wife had
well,
one of
what
the
I
biggest
mean-
careers ever. Yeah,
But
she
what,
had.
I mean, but what I mean was that
She had more money
they
than
had
him.
conversation about him, you know what I'm saying, coming home, and then he went back.
No, because Tom's career damn
you
near
talking about after he came
over.
back.
Right.
No, his career is almost over. Harper's career is starting.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he already been selfish for years, though.
And
What do you mean?
wait.
Her business is not successful too.
Wait, and that's what I had the issue with. And I'm saying issue loosely because at the end of the day, this motherfucker has been selfish with everybody. That's his character. He's a selfish individual,
I give
right?
y'all that.
That's
right.
Okay.
And she knew that. That's what she signed
But
up
was he
for.
selfish in the series?
No, but you see,
Yeah, he was still selfish in the series.
How was he selfish in the series?
asked
So I didn't
everybody.
get
No,
it.
no, no.
Well, let me rephrase. Let me
Right.
rephrase that. He wasn't selfish. He was the same motherfucker as he was. So if you want to say that he was selfish,
He asked everybody
Right.
were they okay with him doing the movie, and if they said no,
That was a
he
preliminary.
wasn't going to
Gonna
do it. So
Okay.
how was he?
And then
So,
that's one act.
so
out
show
of
me
many.
the selfishness.
I'm just saying that's one act out of many.
What
We
were
only
the
talking about
others?
every-
I don't even believe that he
What were
would
the
have
others?
not
We
did
only
this
talking
shit.
about the series though, not the movies.
Right, what were the others in the series?
You can't talk about the series without referencing the movie because
But years-
the movie is
Right,
referencing.
right, right,
right.
It's a story.
But
You
years-
can't cut that shit off.
See, people don't let you forget where you came from. No. We ain't doing that.
No,
Because
you
years
gotta
and years
reference-
and years had passed since that episode had happened. I mean, those episodes where Harper had happened. They continued a friendship and it flourished or whatever. And then we start the series. What?
Somebody was having- okay.
Oh.
No,
And then we start the series. And he wasn't acting out of those, he had changed.
He had grown.
Well, grown.
Thank you.
He
That's
had
exactly
grown.
what I just said.
What's that?
Okay.
He would have did that shit regardless. He asked
How
him.
do we-
He
how do
did
we
preliminary.
know?
He wasn't
We
going. He
can-
wasn't
But
going.
he
He was going to do what he was going to do.
we know what he said.
Right. We can
know
only
what he
assume.
said.
You can't judge a man off of something you thought he would have did if something didn't happen. Something did happen. He asked. He showed that he was.
He
Listen,
deserved what he got. Real talk.
This is-
Robert deserved to sweat up on his ass.
let me just get to this real quick. Let me get to this.
Hmm.
I ain't fuck with this series. I ain't fuck with it. I didn't.
Yeah.
When I first watched it, initially, I thought it was entertaining. Then I sat back and thought about it. A couple things that bothered me. I feel like they put a lot of time and effort into writing for the women and writing for the one character in the queer community, and the men, they just basically filled their shit out late at the end.
Mm.
So they made the men some very basic ass dudes. All of them basically caught L's in the movie. The women ended up basically getting everything they wanted. They may have struggled, but they all got what they wanted. The men did not. None of the men really got what they wanted for real. If they did, they had to catch a major L. Or they made them super simple. For instance.
But what did they want?
Hold on. I'm going to break it down for you real quick.
Because men are simple.
I'm going to break it down for you real quick, character by character.
Mhm.
Let's start first with Lance.
You.
We including the movie. Definitely not me, because that motherfucker a sucker. In the movies, he had grown. From the first movie to the second movie, we include the movies, he has shown great maturity and growth. The way he handled his wife's cancer, he delivering motherfuckers babies and shit. Like, he a different person. He ain't the same dude he was in the first movie in college when he was a fucking horror mongerer. Now we get to the series, the man's wife died. How do they show this dude? Forget just laying up under a chick to hide from the pain. This man sleeping with hookers. He answering the door naked. Said, who answers the door? The man ain't shaved or looked like in months. So now he out here. Now they got him wilding. Okay, cool. So now he done reverted. I guess he in his second childhood because his wife died, right?
It happens.
So it's possible.
Yeah,
it's possible.
You said his second child.
Yeah, because he reverted back to his college behavior. He was an evolved man in the second movie.
You think that behavior when he was in college is the same?
No, this man is a loving family man.
Did you hear what I said?
What's that?
I said the behavior that he was portraying in college. You think that was the same behavior he was portraying when it came to women and the sex? You think that was the same?
Yes, the man could.
Wait.
Yes.
The answer's yes.
I said yes. You know why? The man couldn't even make it to the resort for fucking the driver in the truck.
They killing you, bro.
No. You talking about from the movie to
from the
series.
movie. His behavior when he was in college, when he was having sex, you think that was the same behavior? Not the act, that the behavior. You think that was stemmed from the same thing? That it wasn't
That's not the same question. You asked me, one of you asked me, is it the same behavior or does it come from the same thing? Two different questions.
Yeah, but
the first one. Go with the first one.
Is it the same behavior? Yes, he was a whore in college. He was a whore at the beginning of the movie.
You think it was driven by the same thing?
No.
Okay.
Clearly not.
Wow.
Okay.
But it's still the same behavior.
It's the same behavior.
The same behavior.
But he was grieving though.
Hold on.
But he was grieving.
And we had this conversation.
Yeah.
I've seen dudes when they girl leave them turn to a whore.
Right.
His wife died.
It's
I don't think you would have the same.
It's the same type of law. It's a law.
No, it's not the same type of law.
It's
not the same type of law.
Listen, that's fine. You want to make the man a whore? Cool. Whatever. To me, low hanging.
So you agree with that?
No.
It's a level of grief. Don't speed bump over that. It's a level of grieving.
I'm agreeing with all. I ain't gonna argue. You missing my point. To me, when I say they made the characters basic, they took the low hanging fruit, turned Lance back into a man whore, and make the macho athlete have a problem with a gay son. If you was gonna pick that story for anybody, Lance is the most typical. That's some low-hanging, super duper easy fucking storyline to write. Here go the super easy storyline for Merch, the one whose masculinity has been questioned. How does he find his masculinity? Beat niggas up. So that's how we define masculinity in black men now. He a great father, he's successful, he has a career, but the only way he can feel like a man is to beat motherfuckers up.
I didn't see that coming. Though.
What you mean? He was an MMA fighter. Right.
You didn't see that coming?
Because they were questioning his masculinity out the movie. In the movie that Harper wrote, he was a sucker again for women, so he's seeing himself getting played like a sucker. He had the instance with the police. You see when he cussed out Terrence Howard character in, talking about y'all don't show no respect for me.
I honestly thought that was a reach. That was a reach to make him an MMA fighter and be good at it.
Hold on. My whole point is that's Joe. That's the easiest.
He's just talking about the
you're gonna make his masculinity all about so now that he can beat motherfuckers up. Now his wife finally find him sexy and his friends respect him because he can beat motherfuckers. That's some super duper high. That's some high school high shit.
How would you have liked the characters to go?
Joe, I would have just liked some depth. The women had depth. They went through some shit.
I asked them the same
question. They didn't go through nothing. This shit was some bullshit.
Okay, depth.
With an F.
Yeah, you know I can't talk. I'm just saying, to me, it was some bullshit. Listen, then look how they did Terrence Howard character. I get it. He just wanted to be free the whole movie. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing about the fact that this man's wife hid his daughter for him for 10 fucking years. We gonna bring it up once when she tell him. Yeah. And then the only other time it come up is when Harper say something about it. And he like, that's facts or some shit. She look at him like he ain't got a right to say nothing.
Right. And he shut up.
And then he end up apologizing for it.
Yeah. What y'all say about that?
No, what the fuck, dog?
You talking about him apologizing about the whole...
Apologizing for even saying anything about the fact that she hid his daughter from him for 10 years.
That's some bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't even...
he saw it.
I just
saw that part, right?
Just like this, though.
It was.
And then Harper, they just treated fatherhood like shit.
They
just made... Quentin fatherhood don't mean shit. They let you know Quentin fatherhood was not important. They didn't even address it. They let you know the Harper fatherhood ain't shit. Because it's far more important for the mother to follow her dreams than it is for the daughter to be with a loving father. Let her go be with her mama in a whole different country so mama can follow her dreams. Because that's far more important than having a healthy relationship with your father. Far more important. Because the reason she left to follow her dream. She felt more comfortable in Africa to do the things that she wanted to do, to feel fulfilled.
It's not far more important.
It is, because
you can still be a father.
She prioritized that over her daughter being with her father.
We see this
Ain't like she ain't gonna live a comfortable life. Ain't like she gonna struggle. She got her own successful business and her husband a millionaire.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mess with that part at all. I'm just gonna be serious.
No, they got all the men called L's.
I know I might get slack for that, but I don't
He's in town when he ain't working.
No, that was at the end of the movie when he that was like what the last 2 episodes. Y'all gonna act like he was like that the whole movie? That was just when he started taking deals
What up,
for
Sam?
the movie.
Sam say you reaching.
I just don't see. To me, the black men in the movie, Lance, they broke Lance down. That was some stereotypical shit to do for an athlete.
Well, yeah, I mean, I knew that. I knew
Like, come on,
that was
dog.
gonna happen at the beginning. Like I saw that coming.
That's some high
You mean
school.
with how he
special
responded
shit.
to his son?
Just the whole, if I would have picked any character that
his
could
son.
happen to, he's the most likely. That's why I say it's some low hanging fruit. He's the most likely you would see going through that. But they could have did it with any character. They could have took his character a bunch of different routes, especially considering that his wife died. They could have had him trying to start
He was
a
only one with a
relationship
son, though.
No, they didn't even show his other kids. They act like he didn't have no other kids. All they did is talk about the one son who was gay. The other 2 kids was fucking irrelevant. We didn't even see. I forgot he even had a son.
What are you showing now, Bobby? Bobby.
The NFL game been canceled.
I told both of you
Officially.
motherfuckers that
I'm
they
just
wasn't
saying,
gonna
I
do it.
just didn't like it, Joe. I just wanted some
Too
more
much
balance.
juju on that game.
They canceled.
I wanted some more balance. That's all. I ain't like. I want some more balance. I want some more respect on black fatherhood.
And, you know, and I get that. I mean, I get that part. But in regards to the actual movie, I asked you offline, like, what else would you have had happen with some of these characters? Because from a writing standpoint, it flows with every character. It's their fucking character. That's why they say character development.
I didn't see
If you would have had some shit that, I mean, not to say there wasn't another example, but that example, those examples and the way it played out, it wasn't bad. You're saying it's stereotypical to those characters.
No, it's not. It's
That's
low.
those characters.
What I'm saying is that's super easy, low hanging fruit. They could have did a bunch. Like for instance, you didn't have to do Lance wilding out like a fucking animal. You could have made him actually trying to date other women, but not being able to connect because he ain't let go of his wife yet, and how his kids handling him trying to bring a woman to their life.
But that behavior was something that was familiar to him.
Hold on. I'm just giving you a very simple storyline that could have went another direction.
Okay, it could have. But you know what you probably
gave you the option.
But you know what you probably compromised?
Nothing.
No. Nigga, you just said nothing so quick. Nigga, how do you know? No, it could have compromised the entertainment aspect of it, which was there based off that story.
So that hit.
Based off that story,
So you found that entertaining?
What you want to turn to an after school special?
I'm just asking. You found it entertaining because he was so fucking horny he couldn't even go into the resort. He had to
I don't
fucking drive
fucking
in the truck.
necessarily find it entertaining, but everybody don't view the movie like
So
me.
you thought it was entertaining him opening up the door with his dick hanging out like a fucking.
I did.
She did. Of course she did.
I found it entertaining.
Wait, hold on. And I don't like how you trying to bait that like I would have said yes to that question, motherfucker. Like yeah, or you know what? That role was kind of no, motherfucker. But the point is, you're talking about the dude that's the sex symbol. From a writer's standpoint, you're talking about the person that's the sex symbol. You talk about the person that who in the past was a man whore. So now that he's grieving,
time ago,
it doesn't matter, dude. Let's just say, forget sex.
Okay,
If somebody got a vice, let's just say alcoholism. If they go through something, I don't have that experience, but it ain't far-fetched to think that if somebody goes through some kind of traumatic situation in their life, that they won't revert back to something that's comfortable.
Possible,
Everybody disagrees with you,
low-hanging
Lance.
fruit. I
Everybody.
didn't say it's not possible.
You're right. Let's go with it's possibly low-hanging fruit, but it's good fruit.
Not to me.
It's good fruit because it goes with the flow of the
That
story.
was whack.
I know what your issue was. Your issue is you don't like the way the men were portrayed.
I told you,
That's it.
All the men did was take fucking losses and just continue on with their fucking life.
I don't see it as losses.
That was no. Quentin character had to die to be called dad. He had to damn near die just to be called dad.
I don't think you're going to find anybody on this panel or out there that's going to argue with that. That was some bullshit. 10 years is a lot. If we talking about a year,
if we talking about a call him dad.
Bob didn't even realize who daughter it was. He didn't watch the whole fucking series. He's like, wait a minute, whose daughter is Quentin? Yeah, nigga, that's his daughter.
I'm like, it was just weird, yo. How they gonna just go over that?
Yeah, they
brushed
must
over
have
that.
read out of budget because there was no way they should have developed that.
So y'all thought the whole storyline of Merch being an MMA fighter was legit.
I thought it was hilarious.
It's entertaining.
I thought that shit was funny.
It was entertaining.
I was like,
reach of a reach.
it was definitely a reach. It was hilarious though.
Was it really?
It was just something that
he was naturally good.
He wasn't naturally good. He was getting his ass whooped.
No, I'm saying he was naturally like built for that lifestyle.
Nobody
though.
I didn't know my whole life I was actually a tough guy.
You know what I'm saying? Really? Merch is a natural.
Merch was getting merch.
Merch found the new merch. It's the new merch now. Now he's masculine. Like he's get the fuck bullshit out of here, G.
No, they do.
You know how simplistic that is? They bored that man whole masculinity down to being able to whoop a nigga ass. Nothing else in his life did he feel like a man about, huh? Not being able to provide a beautiful fucking home, a career, good kids, nothing else can make him feel like a man until he whooped niggas ass.
I didn't like. This is what I didn't like. I didn't really think that it was. I thought it was a reach. The fact that she went to the wedding and persuaded him like that to marry, and then he ended up marrying.
Now
That was a reach.
You talking about Shelby?
Quinn.
Yeah.
Because they would have never even got together if she didn't show up.
If she wasn't, that was
it wasn't like he
crazy.
was sitting there at the wedding thinking about her. You know what I'm saying? So she pretty much had to persuade him and win him over, and then they leave with
by
him.
giving him the same pussy he done had 1,000,000 times.
Exactly.
Let me get the same pussy you've been knocking back for the last 10 years.
But it wasn't about.
It wasn't
All of a sudden, I went to the airport.
Why y'all simpled it down to the pussy? It wasn't about the pussy. It was about them two.
But y'all say
madly crazy in love. And who else gonna put up with that shit?
Listen, I'm fine.
Who else gonna put up with that shit?
I'm fine with that. They had a.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, the fact that I would never marry my friend's ex-girlfriend, but they whatever.
Yeah, no.
All the niggas in the movie.
We could go back on that conversation.
Lance married a chick who fucked his best friend. Terrence married a chick who fucked his best friend.
And that part I never did understand. That part I never did understand.
Fuck this whole series as a whole, Joe. These niggas, they always playing black men.
But they do that in so many different movies and sitcoms and stuff. Like people just date each other and they okay with it. Like I never. That's
but
just
you know
weird.
But you know what? That ain't so unusual though. For Merch, I'm not for Merch. Yeah, for Merch to start dating. Oh wait, no, it wasn't Merch. It was Terrence Howard. That ain't so unusual because this nigga would do it.
We already talked about that.
But
That's why you ain't commenting.
But he's unusual.
I said that.
We're not getting back into this.
Yeah.
We are not getting back into this.
I need to.
All I said was that
he would date his boy girl.
Oh,
it is that simple.
My thing is this. We don't own people, yo.
But wait.
Here we go.
We don't own
we fucking
but
go.
wait.
Oh, she said not no more.
So this is someone. This ain't somebody you just met. Then like y'all meet at the same time. This is somebody that your boy done been in a relationship with.
Yeah, like they booed up.
Just like Harper with Shelby.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Harper and Shelby were together since college.
No,
y'all forget about that part?
Yeah.
Harper and Shelby were together since college.
Not Harper.
No, Shelby and Merch were together since college.
Yeah.
And Quentin still came behind them.
Yes, he know. See, that's too much.
And you didn't even blink, did you? We all been
No,
watching.
I did blink.
I
did blink.
On that one or on
I'm sorry.
the other one?
I don't like the fact that
Friends.
it was too much coupling of it was weird.
What's wrong with it?
What do you mean? You didn't see the whole. He didn't did. All
We're not getting back in there. We're not
mature.
doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this, Bob. We're not getting back into your Bob bullshit.
No,
the fuck we don't. We didn't have a whole
Part two, baby.
I ain't with
And
that.
one thing I wanted
I ain't with that.
to clear up that whole. So being an MMA fighter, okay, that was a reach. It was a reach. It was a reach based off his character, right? But again, entertainment. It was entertaining as hell to see him in there fighting, getting his ass whooped, seeing his friends' reaction to it. But the thing that me and you talked about offline is that the MMA was just his way of managing the shit that he was going through as a man.
Yeah.
That shit, that's what he was using that as a reference. They was using that as a reference to him being. It was therapeutic. It was therapeutic.
We were trying to get away from that barbaric shit and man thinking that their masculinity boils down to their physicality. I thought that was some old school way of thinking that men are more about their emotions and all that shit. Now, so now we're gonna just go right back to our masculinity is about our physicality. That we going right back to. See what I'm saying? Fuck this movie, Joe. Fuck this movie, Joe. Fuck this movie, Joe. They progressive for the women, for the men. Our shit's simple. He a homophobe. This motherfucker can't be a man without beating motherfuckers up. He don't give a fuck about being a father.
A lot of people.
He don't even care.
But let's real talk.
Who didn't care about being
No, I'm saying they made it like Quentin. That shit mean nothing to Quentin. Quentin married that woman. She told him before they got married, she's actually your daughter, and he didn't give no fucks until he was about to die.
He didn't give a fuck.
No, because I don't think he asked her to call her dad until he had the first attack. He might have, but he only brought it up maybe once when he was like, "Can you call me dad and not Quentin?" That was like on episode 6 already.
Oh, he did ask? I didn't see that when he
one
asked.
time.
Oh.
And then she said it when she called him dad when he passed out at the end.
You said there was an episode when he asked her to call him dad
once,
and she didn't.
Right. She was like, well, I don't remember what her response was, but she was like, "You can call me dad, you know." And she was like, "Okay, Q," or "Okay, dad," like sarcastically or something like that. And then she didn't say it for real until he passed out towards the end of the movie. So not only does he accept the woman who hid his kid from for 10 years, he don't even bring the shit up. He don't even get no fuck damn. Like, man, come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, I think everybody will agree that part of the show wasn't developed enough, especially for it to be some big shit. You know, you holding this for 10 years?
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I said the women had
a lot of people would have responded like that, like the way Lance did though to his son, though, to be honest with you, Lance.
I'm not saying they won't, but they did it to the character you would have most picked. That could have been any man. It didn't to do it to the football player. So it's the most stereotypical shit.
If you ever did it with merch, that would have been better.
It would have made sense with Quentin, because Quentin was a man whore. It definitely would have made sense with Quentin.
But that would have been typical if it was.
No,
but it still would have been typical.
He could have did it with any of the fathers.
But
not merch. Because you do it with
because the way they play Merch's character, maybe not. But the other 3 they could have did it. Tay Diggs is he masculine.
But you still said it would have been typical though.
I said no. I said typical.
It wouldn't have been believable.
Ball player, a jock. They did it with the jock. You see how easy a layup that is? You made the jock the homophobe.
It's definitely
shocking.
Okay, of course, it's typical.
Yeah. You made the jock the homophobe. How shocking.
I guess
the one who wanted his son to be exactly like him, like most jocks do.
That's normal though.
I just said
that's
low hanging fruit, my
that's
G.
What he's saying.
Yeah,
it's really we all just.
That's
really
a super easy storyline. You didn't put no thought into that.
That's what writers look for. That's what the super easy.
It's something that makes sense.
We ain't got to stay on it. We can agree to disagree.
Right.
That shit was basic to me. The men were basic as hell, and like I say, they was basically catching. It was predictable throughout the movie.
I was surprised that him being an MMA fighter, that he didn't go whoop dude's ass after finding out that he violated his wife. I thought they was gonna write that in there for sure.
Oh, and remember, the women got everything they want damn now.
Yeah, you said that.
They got everything. That's the key point. Because while the niggas catching major L's, the women getting W's galore. Shelby ain't never got to own up to what she did. She's still a fucking superstar. Fucking Robin get to go out to Africa. She get to keep her daughter. She get to live the life she want to, start her business, do all that shit. Old girl, Merchant's wife, she ended up getting groped, right? She had to go through that bullshit, but she ended up on the cover of the fucking magazines, right? She blowing the fuck up. Joe, Robin got what she want. Now she run her own shit. She never really wanted the child until she was pregnant. She never said nothing about wanting a child until it actually happened to her. That was never part of her plan. Now she doing her own shit now. She in control. Like the old girl was saying, you great with your career, but not great with your...
You mean Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan.
Okay.
You great with your career, but not great with your personal health. I think they said something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Self-care.
Your self-care.
Now she got her own shit. She got her self-care. She about to get Harper, like Joe.
Right, she is.
They racking up the W's under the chin.
Man, I would have been pissed off.
They said they actually all said that they all won. They all won.
How they win? Harp lost his fucking daughter.
Yeah, Harp lost his family.
But did he lose his family? I think when she came back for the award, that was their way of trying to tie the bow on.
His daughter is in Africa.
Okay, Lance.
Yes, he lost his family. Yes.
Okay. But that's how you're viewing it. It's art, nigga. We can look at a picture and see different perspectives. Would it be considered a loss for me? Yeah. But in the sense where they actually, because I would want to be closer to my child. That's just Africa is fucking fun.
Yo, do you know what
I think? But I think that was their way in the show when his daughter came back with the surprise. He thought he was about the video.
Yeah, to show the wife and the complete bitch. Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, they just have to figure out a way to make that shit work between the two.
You know how many days a year a weekend father sees his kid?
I don't know.
52.
Oh.
If you see your child every other weekend, you see your child literally 52 days out of 365. Now put your kid in Africa. You still got your family? You still got your family?
It's long distance.
What, on Zoom?
It's long distance. Yeah, but
it's long.
It's like that though. It's like that.
It's just like it's just cool.
No,
and he's supposed to be good with it. And the reason he good with it is not because it's better for his daughter. It's better for his ex-wife.
So here's the other thing too. That
it's not to the benefit of your child. It's for the benefit of your ex-wife. Why the fuck am I gonna let you take my daughter solely so you can be happy? You, not my child. You.
Same reason why
you think he would have won that award with the baby there?
Right.
Won what award?
If that was a sacrifice that he would have to make, like, would she have stayed?
award that
Would
he
she
wanted
have
there.
allowed her daughter to stay with her father? Like, no, her father. The daughter was with Harper. I mean, I'm asking, could it have been? Would she have compromised and let? If he said no, hell no, then why wouldn't you let? If you are so
leave.
solely bent on going,
You leave.
then
Leave
you
my daughter
go.
here.
Then you go.
Somebody said if
And then
you rich, you can go to Africa for a month.
Or she,
Yeah,
or she come back home and visit her daughter for a month.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you make it, she's making it. I agree. She's making this decision solely based off of
Where her family
what
at?
she wants.
Where their grandparents at?
She
They in
has
Africa
moved
too?
her child. She's moved her child from a familiar place.
Aunties and
She
uncles
said,
around.
"Hey, She said my daughter had a good time this summer. Take her to Disney World. You know what I'm saying? That she
Rip this girl from a
straight
whole
up
family.
left.
So she should just
straight
leave the
up
daughter solely so he could be happy.
No.
Now listen to this.
For the
Now
daughter.
this is what y'all saying.
daughter.
Yes, the child. This ain't got nothing to do with the mother or the father.
They
This
talk
is
about how it was good for the daughter
about-
too.
That was
This
a
is
summer.
This is strictly
Her whole
about
family in New York,
the
dog.
child. This
The
is
child
strictly
wanted to go.
about
She
the
wanted to go to Africa
child.
too.
No, that daughter wanted to stay with her dad.
She
Fam,
wanted to go to
The
Africa.
daughter wanted
Her
to stay. She
entire
cried.
family
Yeah.
is there.
Like
Her
crazy.
unit,
Bob.
her
That
family
baby
unit's
wanted to
in
stay
New
with
York.
that
She
baby wanted to
cried.
stay.
She
Like
left
crazy.
for her.
Y'all know the part I thought was kind of bogus when they were driving away and Harper was standing in the street and the baby turned around and like waved and the mama was like, "Put your hand down." She put her fucking hand down. She wanted to stay with her daddy.
That,
She wanted to stay with her dad.
And
I
the
think
fact
it was
that they
selfish.
even made him
I think it was
cool
selfish.
with that. He saw, she's like her mom. So I'm gonna let her go with her mom. Man, what? Got your fucking mind? You taking my daughter to Africa? If you love Africa so much, you go in the same way
I
you
agree.
told me I have unlimited access to my daughter. You got unlimited access to come see her here
What are you
in
gonna
her
do?
home.
What are you gonna do now?
What you mean? You think she need help?
He was gonna
The
fight.
same way she need help raising a child by herself. He can
What
get
are
help.
you going to do about it?
Fight.
How?
I'm rich. What do you
What are you
mean?
talking about?
No, you think
In
it's that
court.
easy for a woman to just take your child to another country?
It's
No,
not.
it's not.
It's not.
No, it's
not.
not.
I've seen it in
If
real
you
life.
are
are
married,
nuts.
Nah.
if you
You
are
are nuts,
married, you
Bob.
cannot
Yes, it is.
just
Yeah,
take
if
a
you ain't
child.
going,
If you're not married.
If you are married, you cannot
Y'all nuts,
just
dog.
take a
What
child
you gonna
out of
do?
the country.
You're gonna be fighting forever. And
I'm rich. I can fight forever. I got the best lawyers in the
child's
world.
Still gonna be in Africa.
No, she not.
Yes, she is.
Dog, you don't think they
I
get?
guarantee.
Well,
you.
you
that's
you
not
go
true.
take your
It's
child
true. Yeah,
back
I promise you it is.
and you keep
Dog, you think they don't have
That's
law?
real talk.
Dog, I know there's arrangements
'Cause
where
you
the
can
mother
go to
cannot
jail.
leave this.
Sometimes,
Listen,
sometimes when you
no,
have
listen.
great lawyers,
you
listen,
take my motherfucking
sometimes-
child to
I have
Africa if
seen
you want
plenty of
to
arrangements where the mother has to get permission from the father to take the child on a long distance
on a vacation. Absolutely.
What are you talking about?
Take my child to Africa if you want to.
I've seen it where the mother literally has to get a signed letter from the father to go on a long distance vacation.
Well,
and you think that they can just up and move to another state? You can fight for your rights, bro.
We've seen the other ones way more, though, is all I'm saying.
No,
Lance.
listen,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
wanna
something
argue-
was fucked
I
up
don't
with
want
the
to argue
situation.
child
Where that,
support, this,
being
that,
with
and the
that
fourth.
dad probably was a bad situation.
But when you
More,
fighting
if
for your
anything.
kids and you have the finances to do so, it ain't always that simple. I ain't saying he can get full custody.
A good
But
lawyer
you
will
telling
find a
me
loophole.
he can't stop his child from going to Africa? You crazy?
What I'm saying,
You
to
crazy?
Yeah, I'm not even talking about legally necessarily, but what I'm saying to you is that
You gonna kidnap the shorty?
Nigga
they,
say,
that's what they do.
And I got the
They
finances to
just
come
take
find
them.
you.
They
And-
take them, yo.
You know what?
And it happens.
If I'm
and it
rich,
happens.
hold on, true. And if
All
I'm
the
rich,
time.
when I find her, I'm gonna take my daughter. You figure your way up out of jail because you kidnapped her. Because I got an agreement court against the court. But I've seen it happen. But see, you're going to
All
extremes
the
to make
time.
your point. All I'm simply saying is you can fight it if you're a father. If the mother want to break the law, okay, dog. Like you want to go to that extreme,
That's
she's
why I
gonna
said-
break the law.
That's why I said, what you gonna do? You
I just told you.
Harper, you already traveling and really,
Dog.
you really don't got the time, to be honest with you.
I gave you a logical argument, and you gave me the most extreme example of her kidnapping the daughter. Okay, you win.
That's
G.
what happens.
Then you win. If you gonna go there, because I said I'm gonna fight
I
with
won.
the court.
I won.
He said, "Well, I'm gonna take it to the moon. I'm gonna take it to the moon.
yeah,
I'm gonna take it to the
not
moon.
necessarily legal.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it to the moon. Then what you gonna do? Shit, Bezos went. So shit, she got your money. She gonna save up her child support for 7 months. Take it to the moon. What you gonna do?
Harper ain't gonna do shit, but it's basically what I'm saying.
Like
Well,
I said,
he-
He's
dog.
not even in a position to do nothing. to be
All I
honest
should be
with you.
saying, fuck that series. Give black men some more depth too, Joe.
What
Give
kind
our
of
characters some more
phone
thought.
is that?
That flip
Okay.
phone.
Oh, you got the new one?
Okay.
I've been had this shit.
What's that?
They got a new one of these out.
You
What's
can,
that?
you can mount that shit. You
Samsung.
can mount that shit on the wall.
Shit is
Z-
so
Z-
big.
Z whatever. Anyway,
Like I said, fuck that
Z-fold.
movie. I'm standing on it. The opposite way? Nah.
Oh, okay.
No, I can't do that. Like you trying to get extra. Shit, that motherfucker float. Can't never know. But anyway, speaking of some more relationship
Sam
shit,
said she was selfish one time and got crucified.
who?
That's what Sam said.
Right.
about
One
Robin.
time.
One time.
That's
One
huge.
time.
That's
This
huge.
nigga been
Yeah, you
selfish
took
the
my
whole
daughter
way,
away,
This
motherfucker.
nigga was selfish.
Y'all got to keep in mind, she taking this daughter away from a motherfucker who about to make generational money. He about to set up
That's
you,
huge.
your family, your grandkids. Like he finna make money.
We talk about
Yeah, like that's different, Joe. Like what you mean? Like you gonna leave this man for that so you can go fruit in Africa?
And he and
Everybody got a
You
drawing point.
mad? You mad that at the peak of his career, you know he's in entertainment, he's in high demand, and you're mad.
he had this plan also. Like he had this plan developed for a long
She
time.
encouraged him to do the
And
movie.
so, and she went with it.
Right? And she
And then
encouraged
she
him.
changed.
Man,
She changed paths.
You
and
you
stuff.
know of all people that though you gotta scratch some back sometimes when you want to be like that. You can't just have it all your way. And he had the power to be able to do just what she said. She said you got the power to push to August, can't you? It's your shit. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't even do that.
Joe,
He said
It
he
was
couldn't.
everything he
Hold on,
wanted
hold
his
on.
way
He said he couldn't.
constantly.
but hold on,
He
wait a
said
minute,
he
wait a
couldn't.
minute.
He didn't have that control.
Right, because he in the movies.
Hollywood.
And he got
And they make
Hollywood
the
calling
decisions.
him.
They didn't even want
they
him
not
being the
waiting on him.
writer.
Yeah, he
Bro.
got to do it now.
He could flex.
He got to take advantage while he
he
hot.
couldn't have flexed.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
don't
flex.
know.
It's his
You
first
can't
movie.
flex. When you a writer,
at that
you
stage,
don't-
he
you
couldn't
don't
have flexed.
First movie.
Bro,
you can't
It's
flex.
his first movie, Bob.
And he black.
he can't get with nothing.
You can't flex.
She didn't get a month. She couldn't get a month.
Fam, it's
She
his,
had for summertime.
it's his summertime after the opening of his movie, which unexpectedly blew up. That is now I would love to have gone with you, but the movie doing so well, I'm getting opportunities I may never get again because my name is hot. You know how Hollywood
They didn't
goes.
share the
It
same
could be a new
vision.
hot nigga next month. I got to take advantage of this now. So I'm sorry. I apologize. I can't go with you for the summer. It would have been great for the family. You know what else would be great for the family? This $700 million I'm finna make.
Yeah, they didn't share the same vision.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
just
Fuck, I'm sorry your summer got ruined, but I'm about to go get a couple movie deals. Might make me $300-400 million.
But he lost credibility even with the house move, though, bro.
She,
You know what I'm saying?
No.
He lost credibility.
Y'all forgot. She called him and say, "Let's get the house."
After-
No. He had backed off. He
He backed off.
She called
he
him
said,
up.
"Are you sure?"
Because-
No, nigga, he had stopped asking. He ain't say because he had left it alone, Bob. He backed off when she
had
didn't.
already acted a fool about it,
Man,
though.
they
That's
had
the
moved.
point.
Look, I see. They moved on, dog, and she called him out the blue.
I just watched it, bro. You wrong, bro.
You didn't know who daughter was. You didn't know who daughter was. He's like, wait, that's. He's like, what? That's
This is like,
was that merch store? Like from the
Kelly.
beginning? I thought that was FaceTime. That was grandson's girlfriend. Like, fuck out of here, nigga. You didn't finish this shit. You still got 10 minutes left. He just found out she went to Africa just now. We told him.
He did.
He didn't see
He
that
didn't
part
even
yet.
know. He didn't
Fuck
even
outta
know she
here,
went to
nigga.
Africa.
Anyway,
I saw that part.
Right. Anyway, on some other
Land.
domestic
Hell
shit.
no.
Y'all see the Dana White video?
I did not.
Dana White.
Dana White, the
UFC?
MMA, UFC.
I saw something. What happened?
Slapped his wife.
Oh shit.
No. Not one slap.
Yeah, it was something.
Multiple.
Yeah.
So
Is that what that was about?
Wait. Was it this don't matter.
Was it baby
But-
powder?
She about to say it's an open hand or
because did he like
I'm gonna tell you,
open hand slap her? Or
She-
did he like?
they were drinking.
Uh-huh.
They were both drunk. She slapped him first,
right. She slapped him first.
and he smacked her
He-
once.
he
He
slapped-
gave her a full. He gave her
You
a
saw
full.
it?
But keep in mind, Dana White is not a little guy.
No, he not a little dude.
But the thing is, you can't see it clear, but it looked like he gave her at least maybe
Three.
two more.
At least three.
Two more.
Damn.
But you can't really see it, but you can see him like going something swinging
Right.
towards her body.
Whew.
Damn.
So he admits it. Now this is the thing. Some people say they don't get no fuck. I'm gonna tell you
Give
why.
a fuck about what
happens to him, because he ain't been getting a ton of heat from that shit. He did like an interview on TMZ.
Right. Everybody
You haven't really seen his name buzzing.
Why not Will Smith and him? Why y'all not?
Right. Why did not cancel?
You know what I'm
being
saying?
consistent.
So this is my thing.
Right.
We had a
Hit first.
very similar situation to here some years ago.
And where?
And
And
where?
where?
And
Ray Rice.
Oh yeah.
Ray Rice
Yeah.
was caught on camera.
Yeah, when he drug old girl out the
No, his wife hit him first.
Yeah. He punched.
He punched her. Nah,
punched.
he punched her, which is worse than a slap, but he slapped her multiple times though.
Yeah, but bro.
One punch, 3 slaps. Like we getting close to even at that.
Ray,
No,
why you
that
care?
Ray
No.
Ray Rice
That was-
I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
I agree, but what I'm saying is he hit her multiple times. So it ain't just he slapped her once. He hit her multiple times. So obviously a punch is worse,
But I'm saying he hit her multiple times.
So if he would, if I'm trying to understand.
I'm gonna explain to you. You ain't got to
Okay.
jump. I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay.
The reason why I care is Ray Rice, him and his wife didn't break up either. And he never had a history of domestic violence before or after.
Uh-huh.
He lost his fucking career.
Oh.
He never played football again. He never got a chance again. It was over. And I kept telling people in this era, if he had done this before, motherfuckers would have came out the woodwork to be like, yeah, he hit me in college.
Well, see, that's
He did
different.
this. No.
This scenario
It's a different sport, but it's the same scenario. You got a powerful, rich man, just like Ray Rice, an athlete, lose his whole career. Nothing gonna happen to Dana White. Dana White don't own the UFC.
No, not in that
He
sport.
sold it. He's on the
sell
board. No, he doesn't own it anymore.
Oh shit, I
He
didn't know
sits on the
that.
board.
No,
so
nothing.
they can get rid of him.
But if he was in the NFL, something would happen.
They can get rid of him. He doesn't own it anymore. He sits on the board.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the NFL.
Which what the fuck they got doing anything? I'm
Because
saying
the NFL cares about
saying he's
domestic-
under a
domestic
organization which can take action. If he was the owner, then it would be different. He can't fire himself. But as the when you are underneath the umbrella of an organization who has fans and people they have to answer, they went public, so now they got to answer to their motherfucking constituents and they shareholders, right?
Yeah.
So why shouldn't that shit? Ray Rice was gone. You don't think Baltimore wanted him? He was still a good football player.
Somebody keep
hold
bringing
on,
up the
hold on.
NFL player. NFL is way more stricter,
because
bro.
society
Way more stricter.
demanded that his career be over for
NFL,
his actions.
NFL way
Okay.
more strict.
Okay. So hold on. Let's make something very clear. We already established that punch, first of all, hitting women, in my opinion, that shit is just whack. I don't condone it, period.
But punching him like a dude is super duper whack.
Smacking or punching, whatever. Pinching, you can pinch.
Strong arm.
But I'm just saying, hold on.
Strong arm a little bit.
But let me explain something. You use that Ray Rice example. What you say?
No,
No, you know what I'm talking about.
What he say?
When women be hitting me in, you gotta protect
So I
yourself.
got a son.
You
I got a son and a daughter.
You gotta be able to at least do
What
one
is
of
it?
these.
What is
Come
his
on
name?
now.
What is he
He said you can strong arm him.
You can strong arm. You get off me. You know what I mean? You can do that.
Yeah. So
what you gonna do? Just sit there and just take a
no,
be hitting for
no,
real. Like,
no.
come on now.
Is he
I'm
saying
not
she should have
gonna
took a
let-
slap? Is that what he said?
Well, he's saying
No,
you
I'm
should
saying
strong
it's
arm.
okay for you to
He
strong arm
said
a
it's
woman.
okay to strong
You can
arm.
strong arm.
Oh, instead of slapping her, you
Just defend yourself. Like block.
You mean like a LaDainian Thompson stiff arm?
Exactly. Strong. Do what you gotta do to get her off.
Oh,
you.
manhandle her.
Man,
Oh, she's
strong
attacking
arm.
her.
Yeah.
Or you know what
okay.
else you can do? Leave.
You saying
the fuck
you
away.
saying you saying you can physically restrain her?
Yeah, he said you can restrain her.
Maybe.
So y'all
I'm
teach y'all.
saying
Yeah.
you should be able to do that.
Hold on.
I'm not
Now,
saying
hold
to
on.
strike him.
Hold on. Maybe. All men ain't that much bigger or that much stronger than they women. What if you ain't nothing but a 5'6" man and your girl 5'6" and y'all down there about
Well,
the
that's
same?
different.
Matter of fact, what if you 140, she 180?
For the most
200.
For the most part,
No.
you're stronger than women
Nigga,
for the most
Nigga, if you 5'6", 140 and she 5'6", 200, I'll start to even out some. Let's stop acting like weight don't matter just because she a woman. There's some strong women around this bitch. Y'all the same height. She way more than you. She fuck around, pack a mean one.
Hey,
G.
no woman strong arming you, man.
Saying you ain't what if you ain't a big dude though? It's little dudes out here who not the strongest
Hey,
niggas.
shame
I
on
want to
them.
know. I want to know
Shit,
in
they
the
might be in
comments.
danger.
In the comments,
just
if the
saying.
people think that
good
if
segue.
these
Good
daughters,
segue. Right to Tori. Tori, he brought up Tori and Megan.
Oh, here we go with that shit.
No.
Who?
Hey, but for what I was about to say is that Ray Rice is a bad example.
Why?
You know why? Because I get what you're saying. Like it should be handled the same way. It should be handled. That Ray Rice, that dragging, that video was so much worse. Him punching her, then dragging her out
Dragging her out.
Okay, so Ray Rice is
Knock her out.
dog,
Cool.
that image with that fuck.
Great.
That's the
Ray
shit
Rice-
that fucked him up.
great. Ray Rice is a 10 on a scale of 1 to 10. Ray Rice is a 10. What's smacking your wife 3 times?
I mean, I don't.
I'm asking
I don't.
because you want to keep.
It's
You
less
want
than a
to
10.
But it was only
You want to
one.
make a point. If y'all want
It's less than a
you're not
10.
listening.
Yeah.
If y'all,
I wanna
I'm not
see
gonna
it.
argue.
I
I'm
didn't
not
see the
gonna
Dana
debate
White
you.
shit, but I'm not about to dice up
I'm not-
like
I'm-
domestic violence.
You're not hearing what I'm
keep
saying.
your hands to your
I'm not going
motherfucking
to
self.
argue, but if you're going to emphasize
your
that the
hands to
reason why
yourself.
I shouldn't compare them
Hating on each other,
is because that's so much worse.
Damn.
then you got to show me how much worse. So give me at least an idea of how much
when you're
worse.
talking about the decision of a judge, that's going to come into play.
Fair.
You smacking your wife,
So they're
bad.
not- so that
but
makes
you
them not
punching your mother, giving her a motherfucking combo,
So that
and
it
then
was
you
one
drag
punch. It was
okay,
one punch.
but then you drag
So-
her
so that
out
makes
the
it-
elevator.
Hold on, dragging it don't hurt. The
Hey,
punch
y'all,
will
it
hurt.
was nice seeing y'all tonight.
I
punch will hurt.
disagree.
No, because we comparing the physical. Hold on.
It's the image, dog. That's an
Dog.
awful image.
What I'm saying
disagree.
is, so what you're simply saying
How
is
you
because
drag?
one is worse, you can't compare them. They're
So
not
what?
comparable now. Because that one little thing, they're not comparable.
I'm saying that in the eyes of a judge, if you're talking about judging the act,
Even
both of them are bad.
Opinion.
But that shit is good. That shit is worse. I mean, you do a survey. I guarantee you.
What you said to me. You said it was a bad comparison, and you're telling me it's a bad comparison simply
Based
because
of the decision,
simply because
the outcome.
one is worse than the other. Punching is worse than slapping. That's the only reason they're not comparable. Is that what you're basically saying to me?
I'm saying that image of him dragging her ass, her unconscious body, out the motherfucking elevator.
So yes,
made the decision. Yes, that shit
Yeah,
made it worse.
We can disagree. I disagree.
All
I don't
right.
think that. I'm not arguing whether one's not worse.
You're saying like,
I said
look
that
at,
doesn't
like
stop
you're
it from
saying
being
that,
comparable.
it almost sounds like you're
I
saying
think
that
I think the sport is the bad comparison, though, to be honest with
I'm saying, what the fuck the sport
The
matter,
what?
G?
you. Because again,
Sport.
NFL,
I don't give no fuck if this nigga played on motherfucking pickleball team,
UFC
nigga.
don't care. They
He's
don't
a rich millionaire celebrity
But, Bobby, they
athlete
should-
personality, nigga. He
All
lost
of them
his
should be
fucking
held
career.
accountable to the
He
same
don't work at
standards.
McDonald's.
You saying he should be judged the same way.
I'm saying
They
that
should
he
be
gonna
held to the
lose his
same
fucking career for
standards.
smacking his wife,
And he
then
might.
Dana White should lose his.
And he might, but I doubt it.
Who decided that, though, Lance?
His organization.
Exactly.
So Dana White answers to an organization too, Bob.
But not the same
It ain't
Who
the same
fuck
organization.
cares?
I see
Because
what you're
they way
saying.
more stringent.
So
I see
NFL
what he's saying.
No.
I see what
Does Miles Bridges have a job?
that
Hold on.
NFL
Does Miles
shield.
Bridges have a job?
Who is he talking to?
Does Miles Bridges have a job?
Miles Bridges.
Yes, the basketball player that whooped. He not in the NFL.
Because the NBA.
Oh no, now the NBA. I'm done with this nigga. Because first he acted like the NFL was some different entity to everything else. I gave you a
It is
different organization.
It's a different organization. They got different rules.
But
My
wait,
job
they-
got
yeah.
handle discipline the same way your job do.
So the NFL did it, the NBA did it, they all sports.
But they got different rules, bro.
Exactly.
They got different rules and
Different
regulations.
tolerance levels, different.
so you could beat a bitch ass
You got it, dog.
if you an MMA fighter.
You
You could beat a bitch ass.
Apparently, it's cool.
saying,
Apparently it's cool.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
y'all
not-
saying it's
no,
cool.
No, you're not listening, bro.
I'm clearly listening.
Okay, well, listen to this. What I'm saying is that the punishment may not be the same.
Stand up.
And-
Hey, I don't like the way you say stand up as if I don't, nigga. Shut up. Right.
That's the image, though.
Y'all not
But you
hearing me.
understand
I
it.
know it may not be the same.
saying
I
they
said it should be the same.
Okay,
He's just saying
sure.
they should.
Okay.
Oh, y'all
That's
been telling
all.
me simple
Okay,
shit.
okay. Okay, it should be. It
If
should
this
be.
man
But
lost,
don't be surprised if it's not.
who the
And-
fuck would be?
and
He
it's-
white.
This the thing, though. This the thing. It's
Y'all
the
talking-
public. It's
go
the
ahead.
public's opinion
Okay.
also, and so it's not just based off of the organization.
Please,
So
the NFL
that's
don't
why
care. The NFL
that's why it
clearly
matters
cares.
so much. So I get what you're saying
Talking about
because the
you.
public is calling for this man to lose his career, to lose everything, and then it's not the same call to action for this guy. And y'all saying it's because of the organization,
Yeah.
but it's the public opinion. They're the judges.
Okay.
And everything. And so that's pretty
No,
much-
do y'all realize
Way
Stephen A. Smith got suspended for 2 weeks for talking about that situation? Simply,
About which situation?
Ray Rice.
Situation.
He talked about it. He gave a whole.
He
Hold
gave
on.
his opinion.
Wait, no.
That was kind of like
He gave a whole.
domestic.
No, the
violence.
fuck he didn't. Don't do that.
Didn't
No, he did not.
What did he say? What did he
I'll tell
say?
you exactly
What do you
he
say?
said.
I want to hear what
He
he
gave
said.
a whole fucking monologue of why men shouldn't hit women. And then towards the end, he also said that women got to stop provoking men. That's all the fuck he said.
And he got dinged for that.
Nah, if two men get into a fight, and I be like, Joe, you can't be provoking that man like that. You get suspended, my nigga.
Lance kind of like, oh look.
You
That's all he
should.
said.
You really should.
Stephen was talking. He low.
No, the
low
fuck he
key
didn't.
Felt like he was saying that women kind of bring it on themselves.
Can we put these clips
Like
up
a little
afterwards
bit.
so people
You know what I'm saying?
can reference it?
A little
So
bit.
we can put it up after.
But
Yeah,
I
and
tell you this,
reference
I
it.
can understand why they suspended.
They said it because he said it about a woman. Because if he was talking about two men and saying you shouldn't provoke another man to a fight, no one would have batted an eye. But when you say it about a woman, they start taking it as, oh, now you're trying to say it's the woman's fault she got beat up.
That-
Well, it's that nigga
that's
fault he
how
got
it
beat
came
up.
out.
So it can be her fault, but it's not
Well,
polite
keep
to say
your
it in
goddamn
public.
hands to yourself
See,
because
bring
of
it to him.
that's what I'm
But you
talking
can't
about.
say that on
That's what I'm
TV.
talking about.
And that's
Keep
why
your
he got
hands to
suspended.
yourself. Because I'm not finna let no little girl just keep smacking my son in goddamn face.
about
You better push her ass or something.
Strong arm.
They
Yes.
damn near
That's
tried to.
one of the words of-
You're not
Strong
finna
arm.
abuse my son. I'm sorry. You're not
Strong
just
arm.
because you're a woman.
Strong
This
arm.
And I
sound like
teach
this
my-
happened.
No,
Has this
no,
happened?
no.
Like somebody
my
put
son
some
is-
girl put their
No.
You done referenced that shit like 3 times.
No, my baby. My
She a
baby.
little girl too. I think I've seen it before.
Hey,
You say that
little
shit
girl.
like 3 times.
Hey.
Make me think that somebody
Nah.
been thinking that your son.
He won't fight. He won't fight. He won't fight a little girl at all. He tell
You
me.
fight a big girl?
Nah. He'll be like, Mom, it's a girl. She's a girl. I can't hit a girl.
I want to talk about age. No, I'm just playing. Listen, all I'm saying is, my opinion is, he's not getting the flack from the public nor his organization because he's a white man.
And how much is I saw it at glance today. When did this even happen?
No.
Do people even know who the fuck Dana
Will
White
Smith
is?
had to go into hiding for smacking another man.
He ain't do shit.
That looked like it looked,
No,
It looked like
he
What
had
he
to go
lose?
into hiding for smacking another man.
Did he go into hiding though?
he did.
Did he disappeared
He
on social
definitely-
media for
he
like 3-4
definitely
months?
did.
What you talking about?
That's by choice. He just kind of just laid low.
Here you go.
Well,
with
yeah,
my
that's what-
choice.
it's
Nigga, not
semantics.
going to hiding.
It's
I didn't say
semantics.
nobody literally stuck him in a fucking hole and don't tell nobody you here.
You making it sound like this nigga was like
Because
in
the-
jail or something. Like he
Yeah,
chose, he
come on,
consciously
dog.
chose
It was
to tell that.
social
a
media
choice.
was
It was a
so-
choice.
yeah.
But he went
And
into
that's probably
hiding.
per his
too.
PR. Okay.
Yeah, he
and-
went into hiding. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
What's the point? What's the
I
point?
like his example.
What's the point? Okay, so
The point is,
so he
after
like,
Will
nigga,
Smith,
you would have did the same thing.
nigga, the point is, after Will Smith smacked the man, he had so much fucking heat on him from the social media.
That was the best thing to do.
What the fuck? I can't do this. I'm done. I don't know,
Well,
I don't know how
listen.
your mind works. I make a point and then you state the obvious in return.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do? You making a statement.
Right.
Okay, make your
You not
statement.
making a
So
point.
I'm
You
on
state
limb
the
side.
obvious.
you
I'm
ain't
on
making
limb
a
side.
statement. You doing the
I
same
did-
fucking
no,
thing.
I'm on limb side.
You
I'm
doing
on
the
limb
same
side.
thing.
I'm on limb
No,
side.
You
I'm
stating the
making a
obvious.
point. No,
Okay,
I
what's
made
the
a
point?
point.
What's the point?
I don't know what the fuck we was talking about no
I'm
more.
on
Because that wasn't no motherfucking
But
point.
what? I said that the social media, Dana White is not catching the blowback that Ray Rice did. He not even catching the blowback from when a man hit another man. Will Smith got way more blowback for smacking a man than this man did for smacking his wife multiple times.
So much that he had to go into
So
hiding.
much that he
That's
had
what
to
I'm
go
saying.
into hiding. And you said that was his choice. The fuck they got to do with what I said?
bro.
That had nothing to do with what I said.
So you think that's a good example too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's
It's fucking
excellent
Will
example.
Smith.
Thank you.
It's the Oscars.
It's a
It's
man.
unheard of. Are you just focusing on the? There is no punishment. What was the
Shut the hell
punishment?
up.
I gotta know it's
I don't
So what do you?
because I said for the 5th time, Dana White smacked his wife,
And he's not getting any flack.
He's not getting nearly the blowback, even when a
Why
man.
do you think that is? Let's just use the Will Smith
I said
example.
black.
it. What the
Because it's
fuck
black.
am I
Because he's
saying?
Because he's black.
Because
Because
he's black?
Dana White is white.
He's white.
He's white.
I said it 10 times.
Motherfuckers barely know who Dana White is, though.
UFC is one of the most popular fucking sports around. It's more popular than boxing
And
now.
even
What are you talking about?
and even if people don't know who someone is, you know, if you see this clip, you recognize a white man beating up a white woman.
Period. Like, y'all
So
make
you
it
recognize a man and a woman, and you know they're
a very wealthy, powerful white man
And then you find out
in
who he is.
sports across the board. Basketball, baseball,
Well,
football.
to your
has
point,
shown, soccer
he
has
should get
shown
some level of
when-
punishment. He
has
should get
shown
some punishment.
When you commit domestic
Deemed
violence,
somehow.
your career is over. Baseball player beat his wife, done. Football player beat his girl, done. Basketball, soccer, anything. You beat your girl, you're fucking done.
now.
You're
I
done.
agree.
Okay,
I
and
agree.
Dana
that
White
you
should be
should
done.
if you
No,
beat
my-
your wife,
my
but if you
opinion
hit him
is that-
first,
Because they dropped it. Hold on. You
Sorry.
sure about that?
I'm sorry.
Now, was that because the charges getting dropped or something?
Yeah,
What happened?
yeah, but he's
But see, that's different. They can't do nothing if the charges get dropped. If you beat the case, yeah, you can come back, but you gotta beat the case.
You know what's
can't-
going to happen because of this? Tomorrow we're going to wake up and find out that Dana is no longer whatever percentage
Good.
owner.
Get good.
That would end this argument.
No, yes, because then he would have got the same treatment that the other dude
He
who
would have
beat
got
their
deemed.
wife
He would have
got.
got deemed.
he should have got.
So what
there
happens
should
if
be
he
some
just get
level of
fined?
accountability.
If he just got fined
No,
or
I want
suspended?
him gone.
Suspended.
I want him to lose his career like Ray Rice did.
But hold on, how long
And
was the
Miles
Ray
Bridges
Rice
may
thing?
never play basketball again.
How long was the Ray Rice thing? I just want to know.
How
How long ago was that?
Oh, that shit was like.
Right.
Nah, I feel like it was longer than that.
Right.
It was
and
longer
so
than that.
and so since then though,
But that shit was before. That shit was.
the Me Too
Oh,
movement.
That was before the move. That was before the Me Too movement.
Right, that was started on.
That was before the Me Too
okay,
movement.
and so now we're more fragile or we're more stronger?
No,
Which
I'm
one?
saying women have more power, more influence in the media. They got the
Right.
Me Too, more influential about men behaving
Here's a
badly.
good example for you, Lance.
Niggas that got locked up.
Tell you how bad
Man,
it was.
shit.
He actually only got 2 games suspension, before they really cracked down on it. Before
No,
they
what
actually
happened with
came
him
out.
I vaguely remember this video.
What happened with him was before the video came out, he told them what happened.
happened?
He did not lie because Baltimore said he told them what happened.
He got 2 games suspended.
He got suspended. Then
Then it
the
came
video
out.
came
The
out.
video came
The
out.
public
Then he had
saw
6
it.
games.
The public saw it. The public went nuts, and to capitulate to the public outrage, they got rid of him. And that's what I'm saying about no, he never played again.
No, he had 6 games.
I want somebody
I'm
to put
saying
up this.
He,
I need
My
to see
point
the, I need
is
to see the
video,
Dana
he
White. I want
never
to see the
played
Dana White video.
again. And all I'm simply saying this whole time, he got a punishment for beating his wife. Will Smith, and I'm talking about, I said public outcry too. I said both. I said the punishment and the public outcry. Because Dana White, you ain't heard much about this. They was talking about Ray Rice on ESPN every fucking segment.
They were talking about
every
that shit
show.
on non-sports media.
Dog, I'm saying.
They were talking about him on Good Morning America.
All they got was the 8 games suspended.
No, he lost his
No,
career.
he lost his career.
Never played again.
Lance, I know that because no one wanted to hire him, but he was free to get hired.
Yeah, but
That's what I'm saying.
fam,
He only
It's-
got
it's
suspended
his
from
break.
the NFL for so many
he was
games.
he was free to get hired the same way Colin Kaepernick was, right?
Blackball.
Okay.
But thank you,
no,
dog.
nobody wanted
So
that.
don't say he's free to get hired when he actually got blackballed.
That's their choice. What do you mean? If somebody
But you know what time it is, though.
Yeah,
you know what time it
They
is.
want to hire you. They want to hire you. Bro.
It's but it's not like they're not trying to hire him.
They would.
There is-
They wouldn't try to
He
not
was
hire
at the
you.
peak of his career,
though.
Exactly.
He was at the peak of
They
his
didn't say
career.
you're
He still
fired
was.
for life. That's all I'm saying. I'm just being technical. That's all.
Yes,
Yeah.
they did. They just didn't do it on fucking paper.
Oh, come on, man. Stop.
Dog, if no team is gonna give you a shot in the fucking world, they can't put it on paper. That's legally.
Too many entities involved in that stuff, dog. The owners don't control, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't control. You go
They
to
know.
a specific job or whatever, they have the right to hire you. Anybody who wanted to hire somebody can hire. That's why Seattle did what they wanted to do. They brought Kaepernick in or whatever. Nobody else brought him in, but they brought him in, right? Just like they brought
Kaepernick
him
made
in.
the team.
No, but my point is,
How many years later was that?
My point
Exactly.
is, first of all,
That was 5 fucking years
first of all,
later.
That's a whole nother conversation. You don't even want to get started with that. But the point I'm making is
Y'all sound nuts to me, bro. No, it's not, G.
No, they just fired him.
No, it's not, G. The
No,
precedent has been set in multiple arenas, in multiple sports. Every
I get what you're
time.
saying.
Matter of fact,
You're
as
saying
soon as the accusation comes down, you off the field and you suspended. If you are found guilty, you will never play that sport again. Matter of fact, I bet you if you the CEO of a big company and you do that shit, they made Robert Sarver sell the fucking Phoenix Suns just for saying wild shit.
But y'all say blackball, but the reality of the matter is it's just a bad look to hire him at that point. When it's on that many TV screens, when we seen it, it makes sense for them not to hire him. But it's not like
Because what? It's a horrible look,
You're
right?
saying that it's not
Because
that
of the
he
public
can't- it's-
outcry,
it's
right?
not impossible.
Because of the public
It's
outcry,
nothing
right?
technically
Because of
prevent
all
you
the
from getting that
backlash you
job.
get, right?
But Dana's not even a player like that, bro. It's not a
He's
not a
okay.
player.
You got it. I'm done. You got it, bro. I can't.
Like if you was a
Right.
fighter, I got
Right,
you.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? But he ain't a
Right.
fighter.
What are people
I think
saying?
you can agree.
I'm
I
sorry,
think
you're
we can all agree that it's not handled the same.
You got it.
It's not handled the same.
What
That's
y'all
all you're
talking about
saying.
that? You don't
You're
want to talk
saying
about
that it's not being handled the same. They're not judging it. They're not measuring the penalty or the punishment with the same
different people
ruler.
measuring it. That's why.
But we already know what time that is. But who they measuring is the issue.
Talana, whose side you on? Tell the truth. I brought you to the show. Don't forget now.
I know you did.
brought you to the show. Who brought you to the show?
Hey, Bobby, I'm gonna keep it 100.
Bob, you went through some blatant racism. He like that wasn't racism. That was their choice.
Right?
Ooh.
Like, no, that's
They-
not.
it-
It's
it- it- it-
okay though.
You're right.
See
They
where
didn't
he
serve
going
black
with it?
people,
You
but
see where he
that's their
going?
choice.
You see where he going?
That's their
Right.
choice.
I see what you're
Ain't
trying
that what
to
he
do.
telling me?
Yeah.
You try to turn people
Listen,
against me.
I know no
Always.
He's trying
NFL
to
teams
question your
hired him, but they
blackness,
just made a
your
choice.
loyalty.
It ain't gonna
to-
work.
So
It
I
ain't gonna
have
work.
never watched
trying-
this
he's trying to
podcast.
question-
I've never watched this podcast, and I'm just want to
Wow,
know,
you admit
like,
that. Wow.
yeah, sorry.
Wow.
I told you I'm not even really. I'm a
Wow.
wildflower. Okay, but so am I? Am I like? Because I feel like I'm more aligned with the villain here. Is this the villain?
Yeah,
He's a-
definitely.
Yes.
The woman hater, the misogynist,
Here you go.
all that.
Ah,
And you on his side, that says a lot about you.
I'm just a realist.
That says a lot
and
about you.
I'm
Why
gonna
am I
say
a
what
woman
I
hater?
feel. I'm
That
sorry.
says a lot about you. He was voted a woman hater by all the women in the group.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm a woman hater because I don't believe Meg.
Oh, well, so we gonna go there now.
Why
Let's
you
go there
don't
now.
believe that?
All right,
Let's go
I'm gonna
there
get
now.
some water.
Why you don't?
Listen. He said he doesn't believe after hearing the phone call. After hearing the phone call,
What?
Wait, what's
From
your position
jail.
on it?
Why are you choosing?
What's your position on it?
what's my position on it?
Yeah,
I said it. Why,
I don't give
why
a
are
shit.
you
What's your
choosing
position though?
to
Dude,
not
I don't know
believe?
enough to
Okay.
even care.
So can we all agree? Did you hear the phone call?
No, I did not hear the phone
I didn't
call.
hear
You
a
didn't
phone call. I
You
did
didn't hear the
not.
phone call.
No, tell me.
Okay. So if you heard the phone call, see, that's why it's gonna be kind of messed up. Cause he gonna persuade. He's a master persuader. Okay,
Or
so don't get persuaded.
Manipulator.
Do not get under his spell, please.
Okay,
But on the phone call, and they all finna agree with me.
come on, people.
On the phone call, it was clear as day that this dude is sitting here calling Kelsey while she's at the hospital with Meg, saying, "I know,
clear as day.
I know that Meg would never talk to me again, but I was drunk as fuck. I don't even remember what we was arguing about. They ain't even like me at all. He was just spilling the beans about how sorry he was and how he was drunk as hell and how that wasn't even like him. And he know Meg would never forgive him and all that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But then was asking questions about what hospital y'all at. It was obvious as hell that this dude was guilty as sin. And this is what the jury heard.
Who recorded that?
We didn't know.
He called Kelsey's phone from jail.
He called from jail, so it's recorded.
Oh,
They
okay.
used
Can I ask you a
Goofy.
question?
This is a part of the evidence that they used to convict him.
Dumbass.
Can I ask you a question?
And this dude gonna try.
Wait a minute.
Let's see what he got to say
Okay.
I
about
just
it.
want to ask you a question.
Yeah,
You heard what he said, right?
I
You
did.
said it was clear as day that he admitted to it, right?
He said that he alluded to it.
Of course, he never said.
Right.
So is
He never
alluded
said
and clear
I
as
shot
day?
the gun.
Is alluded to
But
and
you
clear as
playing,
day.
you
anywhere in this
doing
thing?
word games
But
though.
it's like you know what the hell he's talking
do-
about.
if
If I
doing
say
word
something
games.
is clear
The
as
lawyer,
day,
that
ain't gonna work with
the lawyer.
ain't no.
But you already know. Just
No.
like that's a gray area. We're not
thought the
doing
recording
that.
was
We're not
afterwards.
doing that. He said that the guy alluded to it.
Oh.
He
Alluded
was
to
saying
what?
clear as
Oh,
day
okay.
that he was guilty though. That's
So
what
let-
he
so
said.
let me
You
ask
don't
you.
do the word.
He-
You just playing word games.
He alluded to what? Did he even mention a shooting or a gun?
Of course he did.
So how the fuck do you
what
know
was
what
he
alluded to?
apologizing for?
What the
Hold
hell
on.
could he be apologizing for?
I
can't believe
don't
this.
know.
Nah,
Let me
nah.
finish. I can assume the same way they are assuming.
Okay, so assume a situation.
I can assume that he apologized for creating the entire
situation.
fucking
That don't
situation.
make any sense.
Huh.
Go ahead.
If I'm dating you and then I start sleeping with your girl and you don't know, and then we get into a little minor something and we all leave together, and because I want to be a petty ass nigga, I decide to let you know while I'm sitting in the car with you and your girl that I'm fucking both of y'all and y'all start fighting. Did I start that shit?
Of course you started it.
Am I a petty ass nigga for starting that shit?
But you ain't go. If you that petty, you ain't finna be a apology. You ain't finna come out and say
Thank
that you
Oh,
did that shit.
Okay, hold on. Let's stay with that. If I'm that petty, I won't apologize, but I will apologize for shooting you.
No.
Why
No. You not if you that petty. No, you could feel remorse. You could feel remorse.
So he don't feel
You
remorse.
can be-
So
you
not
can
for
be
pettiness.
petty. No. Hold on. Don't do that.
He said, I'm not
Don't do
apologizing
that.
for the petty shit, but I apologize for shooting
He
you.
literally said, "I would
No.
There ain't nothing like me. I would
Yeah,
never do
I
nothing
would,
like that.
I would never do
I
no
would never do
cornball.
nothing like that.
Yes, I
Nah.
would never
You know
do
what he
no
apologizing
cornball
for.
fuck shit by
I'm not on
busting
your
you
side.
out in
I'm
front
sorry.
of your girl
I'm not-
and starting a fucking fight between you and your best friend.
This is the part you keep forgetting.
No, he shot her
He was talking
ass.
to Kelsey already.
I know.
So why would he mention Meg?
Because
She was in the
Kelsey
hospital.
didn't know that him and Meg were fucking.
I know, but
He
No,
Meg
no, no, no.
He mentioned
Why
Meg
would
because he
say
shot
Meg
her.
would never forgive me ever again. That part.
Well, because he started the fucking fight.
What the fight got to do with him?
He didn't shoot her. If he didn't shoot her,
He did something to Meg for her not
If
to
he
ever
didn't shoot
forgive
her, then why would
him.
he-
If you listen, I'm not saying what you're saying is not a
Then what
rational
are you saying?
assumption.
Thank you. That's a reach.
what do
Hold
you
on.
say?
I'm
He
not
reaching
saying
his
what they
ass
said
off
is
I
now.
don't think it's a reach.
No.
You don't even know what they said. That's a reach to.
Right. Listen, I don't
You
think
just grab the comment and put it in your pocket. Like it's a reach. Yeah.
He like,
Hold on.
yeah.
This is a
I'm
reach
not
card.
saying what y'all saying is crazy. This is the thing.
Motherfucker, they get
I'm not saying what y'all saying is crazy.
Right. What's a reach, nigga?
Y'all acting like what I'm saying is not possible. And your reason for
Oh,
saying,
shit.
listen, and your whole reason for saying it's not possible is petty people don't do that.
No.
That's all you gave. What's the other reason? Why it's not possible?
What I'm saying is, I'm saying that you said that he would be apologizing because he was a petty ass nigga.
No, because he started the entire
right,
situation.
because he was petty and he started the situation because he was petty. That's what you said, right?
No, well, I'm saying he a petty nigga for doing what he did, but my point is you created this fight between her and her best friend on some fuck shit. You had no reason to do that other than you an arrogant fuck ass nigga. You an arrogant fuck ass nigga. And so you decided to embarrass your girl.
And so if he saw that, if he knew that he created all that and he didn't give a fuck if he was creating it, then why would he apologize for some shit he knew that he was gonna create?
Do you understand that same logic you use can be used for your reason too?
But
everything you say, I can just turn around and say, then why would he do that for shooting her?
What I'm saying is this nigga apologized because he shot her ass.
See, y'all want that shit. That's what I like. Because every piece of logic you use can be used for why would he apologize for the gun, but since it's not convenient for your argument, you dismiss it.
What I'm going to say is I have not heard this video. I'm going to go back and I'm going to come back. Okay? I'm going to definitely go look and I'm going to come back. I will. I'll come back
I'm going to make this simple for you because I really didn't want to talk about this. He did. But I'll make it simple for you. And I told him why I don't believe Meg. Okay. It has nothing to do with women. I'll bring it to you very simple. If I had a situation and you knew that about this one situation, I done lied at least 6 times, would you believe me? Okay. Meg has been caught lying at least five or six different times. And all anybody ever does is give me justification for her lies. And all I kept saying is...
And I could do it the same.
And that's
cool. That's cool. You can justify them. But I am saying, if you lied that much about a situation in which you're supposed to be the victim, I have every
women do it all the time. In domestic cases.
In
domestic cases, women protect.
That's fine.
The
But listen to what I'm saying.
In many cases.
That's fine. What I'm saying is when you lie that much, you cannot be mad when someone questions your credibility. She even lied on the fucking stand. If you will lie and risk perjury, I'm supposed to sit there and believe you? How do I know when to believe you? You lied 5 or 6 times. How do I decide when you're telling the truth and when you're lying?
When the evidence points to it, and when you have other witnesses, and you still realize that this woman was shot.
I don't believe that the evidence was clear that
gunpowder on the nigga.
Hold on, no.
The nigga shot to the scene.
Kelsey had more gunpowder on her hands and more gun residue. Who? Kelsey had gun residue on her and DNA. He was missing one of them. I'm not sure one.
10 minutes.
Yeah, clearly. What I'm saying is, I'm not sure which one. I'm not sure which one. It was DNA and gun residue. One of them he did not have. Kelsey had both. And people love to say that he shot her. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. But they're going to ignore the witness. The witness saying, I saw the girl run to the truck. I saw the flashes come from her first.
And then
wait. Also, hold on. Then he said he saw the man wrestle for the gun and shoot the gun. Wait, hold on. But he said he saw the gun come from the girl. And I got to ask you a question about logic and common sense. Let's ask logic and common sense. They said that the witness said that Kelsey and Tori was outside fighting for several minutes, and Tori and his bodyguard were in the truck watching. Tori wasn't even. Kelsey and Megan were fighting for several minutes.
Okay.
And Tori and his bodyguard were in the truck watching. So they didn't even care enough to get the fuck out. The bodyguard got out and helped. Tori still didn't get the fuck out. He just watching them brawl. So you telling me from not even giving a fuck enough to get out the truck, he got angry enough to shoot her? But the girl she was fighting for several minutes
didn't.
All I said from the very beginning is the story doesn't make sense. And because a woman told it, you want to immediately say it's about a woman. No, the whole story sounds crazy. The whole story got a bunch of things that happen that logically don't make sense. Probably because they was all drunk as fuck. But when you listen to the information, it's so much shit that makes no sense. And the victims are lying. Your best friend saw you get shot by a man, but y'all got different stories, and she needs immunity to tell her story. You don't need immunity unless you did something.
If you're a juror,
so all these things, hold on. So all these things happen, and I'm an asshole for
not
saying,
believing
Joe, this shit incredible.
I think you the asshole after hearing the phone
Why?
call.
Because she's a woman?
No,
You
I'm
name
not
me
talking
one
about-
man
I'm
who
not
can
talking
lie.
about the woman.
Name me one man who can lie that much and you wouldn't question what he was
I
saying.
didn't say they
Ain't
all
a man
lied.
on
They
earth
all
can tell that
lied,
many
man.
lies, and you'll be like,
They was
well,
all
he
lying.
lied because of this and he lied
Why
because of
is
that,
it-
so I guess I'm gonna believe him. That
They
nigga
all
fuck.
was lying,
So why
bro.
should I not believe? Why should I believe him then? You're making my point,
Well,
nigga.
somebody telling the truth. Somebody
Why
went
is
to the
it
hospital with a broken
generalized
foot.
to men and women though?
Shot
You
guns
feel
in the
like
foot.
you feel like okay.
I just said I don't believe Meg, and they was like, "Oh, he a fucking asshole. Y'all support black women." Boo, boo, boo. No, nigga, her story sounds fucking nuts. Why is the nigga who not even fighting busting a gun, but the bitch you been fighting with and fucking her man, she ain't want to shoot you, but the witness says she saw her shoot the gun too. She shot the gun first.
No, he said he saw white flash come from her.
He said he thought they were
hand.
fireworks, and then he realized
Right.
they was a gun.
Yeah,
So
but-
unless you finna tell me she had a motherfucking firework in her hand first, nigga, she shot the gun.
He still said
Megan is
Tory
saying that
shot
she doesn't
everywhere
know when
though.
she got shot by. Was she
That's
saying
the
that
point.
Tory came?
Megan at first said she didn't know it was Tory. She at first said she didn't get shot. She at first said it was
That she
glass.
didn't get shot.
So all I'm saying is, Joe,
Which
if
comment
you
you
lied
taking
this
out?
much, if you lied
Put
this
it in your
much,
pocket.
why am I an asshole? Because I don't believe you.
I thought you deleted
I mean, anytime you lie,
said,
you
which
lose
comment you
credibility.
taking to put it in your
But
pocket? Right. She talking about me.
I didn't hear this video. I didn't hear this phone call. Like I
All I
said,
say
Thank you. Yeah, the phone call.
I can understand why he got.
Trust
phone
me, that
call.
phone call gonna seal the
I can
deal
understand why he was guilty
who
on two
said that?
charges.
Can y'all
for you. Who is
upload
this
that?
person right here?
Upload that phone call
Love
for us,
Cena.
please.
Listen, I may be wrong.
Love Cena.
I think he
I
gonna
don't
win
know
on
who that
appeal
is.
because the lawyer was terrible. The fucking stylist said he packed that
What's
gun.
up, Cena?
That he what?
The stylist said he packed the gun in Kelsey's bag. How the fuck how did they determine whose gun it was? If the stylist is packing the gun in Kelsey's bag, how he making that? Joe, it's so much shit that just don't make no motherfucking sense. And
How
then the
long was this
victim's
case? Because
lying.
I didn't even. I mean,
All I'm saying is, Joe, if the girl that got shot lying, her best friend lying, apparently Tory fucking lying, so everybody lying,
But he found
everybody
guilty.
changing their
But he
stories.
found guilty.
But I'm an asshole because I don't believe
Kenneth
him.
said the same thing. The phone call sealed it for him
the
too.
phone
Hold
call.
on, that's cool, and I'm not saying you're not entitled to your opinion. But what I'm saying is he never apologized for shooting her. So
I
if I
win
say
again.
I still think the story don't make no sense.
Zilla
So it's
Man
a lot of
wins
shit in that
again.
story don't make no sense.
Zilla Man
I don't
wins
believe
again.
You want to debate? You want to debate Zilla?
No, I'm just listen. All motherfuckers just don't like saying they don't believe women because they're gonna get backlash from it. I don't care, Joe. If your story sound fugazi, it sound fucking fugazi. I don't give a fuck if you a man, woman, or child. The story sound fugazi as shit.
I mean,
If you just listen to the whole
hold
story
on
from
to your
beginning to
truth.
end, you'll be like, what the fuck? Why the fuck? What?
I'm more.
That
I'm
whole,
interested
that
in this
whole,
phone call. I am.
that whole, he and I didn't smash on Gail's show. Then it comes out. It was like that wasn't like the first thing that came out in the case.
Nigga, she
that they
said
actually
on
did
the
have sex.
stand that her
Oh,
and
yeah.
Kelsey.
Yeah, but she was
didn't
on
even get-
Gail's show. She was like, "No,
Listen,
nah."
That she did.
You want me to believe Meg, right?
Yeah.
But Meg got on the stand and
Yeah,
said that her
whatever.
and Kelsey didn't even fight. So this chick is a victim and she still could have been perjury on the stand. But y'all still talking about how credible she is. She's the fucking victim in line about what happened.
Hey, Love Cena, what's this link you sent? I'm not about to click it, but can you tell us what it is?
You get
I
what
think
I'm
it's a
saying,
phone
Mo?
call. Hopefully.
I just want to know why I
I
get
ain't
so
about, we
much
ain't about to
flack
play
for
that
that.
shit.
Oh yeah, no. But to go back
But-
to it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
As
can go
someone
back
who
to
other
it.
do you
Yeah.
believe that I deserve flack
Thank
for
you.
not believing? Do you believe that I deserve flack for not believing someone in this situation?
You can believe. No, I mean, if things don't add up,
He said
anytime
too
you lie,
passionate
you
about this.
you
And then when the
you
phone
lose
call came out, you
credibility.
should've eased up a little.
Why, nigga? Why? Because you believe that shit?
That shit was real, bro.
He said, "Hey, man, I just seen 3 people say that the phone call kind of sealed it.
That's
I didn't
fine.
hear the phone call, but
That's
This nigga went hard after the phone call. That shit ain't true.
oh yeah,
I didn't say it wasn't true. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. You just made that up. That's not what I said.
Well, you know what I'm saying. You made
Nah.
he is saying
All I
shit.
said was y'all assuming one thing and y'all comfortable with that assumption, and I can understand that assumption. But when I offer another assumption, y'all say that's fucking ridiculous. The only assumption that's possible is y'all's. That's it. That's the only option available. What the fuck y'all came up with?
don't say y'all because I don't give a shit
It
about
just-
this topic.
I honestly don't care either.
He definitely a dumbass. But hey,
What you gonna
What
say?
50 saying?
He
He
did.
did that shit.
like I said, man.
He did
50
that
was
shit.
like, whatever he said he did that shit.
He did that shit.
This shit will never change.
Oh,
It's not
He
PC.
did that shit.
It's not PC to say you don't believe in women nowadays. Like you just supposed to believe off top, and if you say it, you get attacked. Period. If a woman accuse you of something, and I've been accused of something that was not true, and I always say to women, while y'all keep preaching that woman believes shit, do that when it's your son.
Oh no, hell
Do
no.
that when it's your
We
son.
know this one ain't. We know this
You
one
know what I'm
ain't.
saying? Yeah. So I want y'all to have the same philosophy when it's your son, your nephew, your uncle, your father, your brother, and some woman is accusing him of some fuck shit. I don't want you to listen to your son. None of that shit.
No.
She said that shit. No. That's how we do society. She said that shit. You did that shit. So immediately crucify your son. Crucify your son. Give him all. Fuck him. She said you did that shit. It's over. Because when it comes to how
in the
they do these,
direction of the truth.
that's how they like doing that shit though.
Yeah, I mean, I
Fuck
get
outta here, man.
exactly what
They
you're
put the
saying.
call in there for you.
Yeah, I know. I said thank you so
That's
much.
all I be saying though. It's just hypocritical to me to say I gotta believe you.
You can't believe you
Try
should.
to get some draws. I bet you that's a man, ain't it?
What?
Who did this? Who put the phone call to talk about?
I think
No,
Talana.
that's love singing.
Okay.
Yeah. So that link
She
is the
might be
call.
trying to get the draws though. Hey,
Right. Stop.
Yeah.
Rocking it.
Oh, yeah.
Love
Oh,
Cindy,
yeah, always
she
thinking
doing
about
it too.
and I don't wear draws anyway. It's pink.
So you are open to love Cena then?
No.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So
you
Zilla
never
Man
know.
is the winner. Oh shit.
Winner,
Zilla
nothing,
Man,
anything but
baby.
talk nonsense all
I'll put the
fucking
cables
night.
on.
Talking about what? Yo Gotti next or no?
Who?
Yo Gotti and Angela Simmons situation.
What's to talk about?
It's been a lot of heat about that. Everybody like ripping, been either on one side or the other ripping Angela Simmons for or asking, is it fair that she finally taking him? You know what I'm saying? After she been through,
Is it fair?
Wait, what's the story?
So
Okay, so you know, Yo
He been
Gotti,
liking her forever. She went through 90 niggas and then she finally gave him a chance.
Now they go together for real.
Okay.
That's it. That's all that happened. He been liking her forever. He made it public in a song about 5-6 years ago. She dated 9,700 niggas, and then now she giving him a shot.
That part don't got nothing to do with it.
That's why they giving him flack, nigga.
They giving him flack because of the fact that he wasn't rich, at the time when he said it, and now he kind of.
But they also giving him flack because they named all.
Right.
But they also named all the men she dated like
That's not
nigga.
even fair though, Lance.
I'm just telling. I didn't say I believe this. Goddamn, nigga. I tell you what they saying. Damn, nigga. Look how you ready to attack me. They're saying
97 niggas.
that's what they saying. Is that not what they're saying?
that's what the people are
Damn,
saying.
nigga, look at you going with people in the meantime,
Nigga.
living life.
I'm not saying this, Bob. They're saying because she dated all these dudes, she settled for him because she went through about 6-7 dudes, and then she gave him a chance, even though she knew he wanted her. So that's part of the criticism of her.
He's supposed to want her back.
Right.
And they said he a sucker for that.
2012 when he first said,
Social media is calling him a sucker, and they saying, I guess they saying she
he
bogus. I don't know. Right.
Like that or whatever.
And she bogus for like now liking him.
They
Like,
saying Pope. They mainly
They
saying
She
She
bogus for
lived
waiting
her
till he
life
got
and
rich,
went
rich,
through.
shouldn't even be tripping.
and he
Now
a
she
lame
ran
for
through.
waiting for being a chicken.
Now
a
she
nigga
ran
just settled
through, right.
for.
weren't we just having this conversation somewhat yesterday
I don't know.
about just like before when they didn't like you, but now all of a sudden like something changed.
We were.
Yeah, like now some dynamic
why
changed.
Was she, like him? She was a celebrity, bro, and he was a rapper. They just came in the game.
So he was an
shouting out.
unpopular. Okay.
We don't even know if they fucking knew each other.
Like,
We don't know. We don't know
if we don't know
anything.
if they ever fucking met. He
And
just said that he liked her.
Right.
He might not have met her for 5
Like,
years.
if I got real famous and I
But
said,
now they're in a
I wanna
relationship.
fuck Janet Jackson,
Yeah.
and then 8 years later, I actually get with Janet Jackson. For
Nick
real.
Cannon did it. Nobody
You
gave
know
him
what I'm saying?
flack.
Like, come on, bro.
Nick Cannon did it. Nobody gave him flack.
He did what?
He said he wanted Mariah Carey, and then like 10 years later, he got her. Nobody shitted on him.
He also became more of a celebrity. He did. He
Nigga, they just started.
Shoreline, that was his opening.
So are you saying that Mariah Carey waited till Nick Cannon got money?
I'm saying that's how it happened though. He got more of a
So
status.
I'm saying that.
Yeah, I'm saying Mariah wanted to be with somebody with more
They were
status.
talking
Oh,
about.
so she waited till Nick got more status first.
That's what you
waited.
mean.
I'm saying
That's what he's insinuating, right?
She was living her life. In the meantime, he was building
Listen,
up.
you're
his
missing what I'm
status.
saying. What they're accusing Gotti of, I'm saying Nick Cannon did the same and did not get that flack. If they're saying Gotti said he liked her a long time ago,
I never knew he said that.
Nick Cannon said it on TV that Mariah was his dream girl. Yeah, he got an interview
saying
saying it on fucking David Letterman or some
I
shit.
never
Yeah,
knew
he
that.
said it on national TV, and then 10 years later, he fucking got her. Yeah. Anyway,
They were calling him Mr. Mariah and stuff. So
yeah, they were
Mr.
shitting
Carey,
on her.
yeah.
I mean, but if you got Mariah, would you really be upset for being called?
Yeah, I just commented
call me
on
by her. Oh, she is. I don't give a fuck who my wife is. You ain't calling me by her last name. That ain't fucking fine.
Wait,
Is that a
need to be a
problem?
whole conversation.
You would let that ride?
What?
Because you married a rich and powerful woman, now they call you by her last name?
No, hell no.
Yeah, because they were saying they
Bob,
called
you
Nick
would do
Cannon
that
Mr.
shit. Stop
Mr.
lying,
Kerry.
dude. You would do
Yeah,
that. Bob,
Yeah, you definitely would.
Bob, you would do that shit.
You the original Panda King.
Bob,
You the original Panda King.
Bob,
You would do it to make her
Bob.
happy.
Come from you.
I just want her to be
you're the
happy.
president.
You Dana White of the Panda King.
Bob.
Even with that being
Bob, everything that you've done and said lines up with you would take that name.
with Noah.
Get the fuck out of here, Bob.
You under his spell.
No, no.
Surprise.
Wow, that's what
You
you're
under
doing.
his spell,
That's low hanging fruit.
You know
better. You know me for years,
Why
dog. You know
everybody
I
under my
influence,
spell, bro?
motherfucker.
Why is everybody under my spell when I make
because
sense?
it's not pandering.
You're just not
bro.
used to hearing logic?
Listen, the stuff
It's so
that-
foreign to
the
you, it
stuff
sounds like
that
a
Navi's
different
doing,
language.
The stuff what they doing now, this is real pandering. Okay, but on some real stuff though, real talk. I've always said from jump that we really honestly don't know what pandering means. Pandering, if you're actually
I don't
right,
want to do this.
just let me say this because this is a subject that's really hot in the group now again about pandering. And let me tell y'all something. If somebody is right about something, pandering has to be purposeful. So
And it be.
so for somebody to be pandering, they literally have to be like they have to be aiming to be a panderer for real. Like it's not something that you can mistakenly just say something and now you're a panderer. So if you're a panderer, you're purposely trying to do something and you have a sinister to you to do.
Damn, sinister. I
So
would have
with
used that
being
term.
said,
Sinister.
with that being
It's
said,
calculated.
if I say something true, like all women have rights, I'm not pandering because that's true. That's actually true. Women do got rights. If I say women got rights too, just like men, that's not pandering. That's not pandering. Larry will call you a panderer if you said something like that, though. You understand what I'm saying? So that's a difference between saying something that's on the lines of being in women's favor versus you actually trying to just get in somebody's drawers, and that's the only reason why you're saying it. That's sinister. But the other one, if I'm saying a fact, that's not pandering, people.
What's considered pandering then?
Pandering, what I just told you, like my intent is really just
You don't think
I really want to impress her.
So you
let me
just
say-
agreeing for draw
So
sake.
let me, right.
So you don't even believe it. You don't even
Exactly.
believe it.
Exactly. You don't believe what
But you
say.
know, like, yeah, if I say this,
Exactly. That's sinister with it, and
Damn.
it's
that
intentional.
word sinister is just.
It's intentional. He calling everybody pandering, whether it's intentional or not. You know what I'm saying? They just say
That's
he's
the
on the women's
pick-me's.
side, they're pandering. You know what I'm
Basically,
saying?
the
And that's not-
pick-me's.
that's not right.
Mm.
And that's what he did to me for years. That's
Oh,
how he labeled me
you
for years.
you need to
You're not a pander?
apologize.
No.
He's hurt.
You
I never-
need to
I never-
apologize.
Him big man. He heard it.
Oh, shit.
He been holding on.
I'm
he
still
said he
mad.
ain't got a
I'm
pander.
He been holding on.
I've been getting women.
He said he
Now,
ain't
look,
got a pander.
Talana, I've been getting women all my life. I've been getting women
Ask
all
who?
my life. Why would I pay? Why would I
Ask me.
pander?
Oh. You don't want her to talk on your behalf.
Like, you got on you, Talana?
What's the next? Oh, hell no. Don't do that.
I'm on Talana too.
Don't get to swinging. You a goddamn lie. Don't
Oh,
y'all
my.
believe that shit.
Oh my.
Don't y'all. And motherfucker, you put up a picture
Uh-oh.
on my page
Uh-oh.
when you screenshot, when you video called me. I had on workout clothes. I had on workout
man,
clothes.
You notorious for doing that shit.
I got so much traction on
You
that too.
notorious for like screenshotting.
People literally thought I was
fucking
naked,
FaceTime.
like half
Hey,
naked.
but she was. Hey, she got.
I had on-
She got, how many friends you got from that though? You know what I'm saying? That was dope. That
I don't
was
even
dope.
accept friend requests.
That was
really,
dope.
it
That
be
was
so
dope. She
many.
got-
It
she
be
got
so
famous.
many
wrong with
dudes.
this motherfucker,
Yo,
Bob?
It be so many
You been
dudes.
knowing him since 7th grade, you say?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes. 7th grade.
Hey,
He been
hold
the
on.
same crazy ass.
Just one last topic before we shut it down for a second. I think it's a decent topic.
Okay.
You ready, Bob? But I know Bob finna come with some old fuck ass shit. I'll damn him even. Now that I think about Bob here, I damn him want to talk about this shit though. Bro. He finna
What
I know
he
he's finna say
said.
he finna say some panderific shit. You know what I'm saying? He used to eat a panda roast every motherfucking night. Like, what the fuck he do? You know what I'm saying?
Let's hear it.
Question: is there ever a good reason to lie to your mate?
Who you want to answer first?
He directed that to you.
Let
You.
him- let him-
Yeah,
you
let-
the guest.
Yeah,
Let
Mr.
him
Mature.
go. Right,
Yeah,
right.
let Mr. Mature set the tone.
Yes.
Let him answer the question first.
Let's go,
You know what
Mr.
I'm
Mature.
saying? Mr. Pure.
Yeah.
He directed
Like
this.
the juice.
That juice is fucking awful. That juice is awful, nigga. Tropicana. Is there ever a time to lie to
Is
your
there
mate?
ever a reason to lie?
It depends
to
on
your
how you
mate?
define lie.
An omission.
So Leo's answer is
to
yes.
not the truth. to tell to
to
to-
withhold information
your
to
partner, you talking about you don't have to be
your
wife.
girlfriend, your wife, your
You know,
person that you
your
are in.
partner, your associate,
Somebody, your significant other. Your significant other, Bob.
Most definitely.
Fuck, Bob talking about, I was only with her for a week, but she mine.
Most definitely. That's my answer. So 100%. Yes.
To lie.
Yes.
Yes.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Yes or no? He's struggling with this one.
Yeah, because it's such a broad ass
Is it with
question. Because I mean,
malintent?
there's certain.
Is it malintent
Is there
behind
any
it? Or?
reason?
Okay.
Is there any reason
Yes,
to walk
then.
in your spouse's face and
Yes.
spit a lie out your mouth,
Yes.
or to tell a half story with the
Yes.
intent to withhold information?
Yes.
Lie.
Mm,
We'll come back to him. We take it too long.
Yes.
What you say?
Bobby said yes. I say yes. I
know he gonna say yes.
Oh, absolutely.
and
so you're saying
And
that
this-
you just
I'm
go
gonna
around
say who
lying?
gonna say no. I'm waiting to see.
this thing. I mean, I at my age right now, I don't want to fucking lie to nobody. Like I feel like just if I gotta lie to you, then just leave me the fuck alone. You know, but I
that
do
goes
think
also to another good point though. I want to after we finish this, I want one more thing. Is when
I'm too grown to be lying.
No,
But
no,
I-
no,
but I
there's
think-
a reason.
But
to
I
lie.
think that they're.
There's a reason
And that's
to
But
lie.
I think
what I'm
that
saying.
I think that there are
'cause
reasons to lie when you're in a relationship.
I'll give you a great reason.
Because you're
to lie.
going to give some example, and then it's like, okay, so if you don't say anything to that,
No, I'll
you're
give
going to label that a lie
listen. I'll give you a reason
because you're not speaking on whatever the question or the scenario may be.
I'll give you a reason to lie.
Okay.
There's a situation happening in which you know you're going to take care of it, and it won't end up hurting anybody. But if you tell your fucking girl what's really happening, she gonna stress the fuck out. So you lie to her and be like, "It's cool, I take care of whatever," because you
I
know
disagree
it's
with
gonna be
that
good,
reason.
but you don't want to deal with. 'Cause not only was she gonna stress you out, she gonna stress herself out, and you know you got to manage her emotions. So you just rather, I know I'm gonna take care of it. I'm just gonna tell her it's all good, even though it's fucked up right now. She'll never know. Take care, and we gonna be good.
I disagree with that reason.
And you consider that's a lie. That's a lie.
Yeah.
Because
I
it's an
did lie.
omission. Yeah.
I told her shit was all good, and it's not
it
all
wasn't.
good. And I ain't done, and it ain't taken care
And
of.
you don't know how.
No. I know I was going to get taken care of. Like I know I'm finna handle this shit. I'm gonna handle it. I'm gonna fix it. But if I tell her, she gonna bitch. She gonna stress. She gonna worry. Then I gotta deal. I'd rather not deal with it, knowing in the end it will have no effect on her, and I'm gonna fix it.
But what if it does though? So how? I mean,
Then I bring it up there.
and then it's gonna be a fucking problem because you lied.
Maybe
When we both could have probably worked on this situation together.
Yeah, I just feel like
And
that
then you can-
scenario is
and
so-
you
that
can have-
scenario is so vague.
and you can help. You
kinda
guys can
vague, 'cause, I mean,
mature
it
and
depends on what,
grow
like-
in the relationship. I'm sorry. You
No,
can
I'm
mature
sorry.
and grow in the relationship by just being transparent. And you can help her resolve that situation. If she's being too emotional, as you're saying, then help her through that
Who
situation.
the fuck want to go through all? I don't want to help you with
Listen,
shit. I want to.
You're gonna go through it. You're gonna go
so
through it in your
this is a
relationship
conversation around
period.
control.
So you can't. Right. This is her controlling her emotions and everything else because
No,
and you
this is
and you
avoiding.
and you don't want to and you don't want to
Avoiding
manage
that, but
those.
It's about him
And you don't
controlling-
wanna manage
It's
it.
avoiding that, but it's about him controlling the situation.
Not being able
Yes,
to control her
yes.
emotions and him not
No,
right.
no. I listen. You can disagree. We can disagree.
Oh, we sure can.
But-
We do.
But yes, I definitely. If I know I'm going to take care of this shit, I don't want to hear your fucking mouth.
But
about
you
some-
just
I'll
said.
give you an example.
So would you say,
But you just
hey, listen,
said.
this is the situation. You don't go into details about the situation. Hence, that's the lie, right?
No, the lie is
Is it?
that is-
Are we good? Yeah, baby, we good.
Okay.
that's the
That's
lie.
the
That
lie.
we good.
But-
and the lie
but
is
it
also
but it goes
that
back-
I took care of it already,
Right.
and I did not take care of it already.
Right.
Okay, so
It's
that's the
still
lie.
lingering.
But you're going to take care of it.
Yes.
And is this
So
something
I lied
that can?
twice.
Is this something that can affect
Yeah, I
her?
want to not be stressed the fuck out. Let me handle the shit, so you ain't fucking blowing me and stressing me.
I think
gotta
the
give you
issue-
updates and shit. I don't want to do
I
all
think
this.
the issue in that situation is to be able to get on the same accord and teach this person how to follow your lead in situations if that's what you require.
That's one of the
You
therapy
sound like
answers
you sound like it is. It's true. You sound like the type of alpha male that wants a woman to kind of follow your lead.
No, I
or
want my
whatever.
woman to do me the same way. If my
Okay, I'm
woman-
just saying.
Shit.
And so you want her to lie to you
If my
also.
woman got a situation where she know gonna blow the fuck out of me,
Yeah.
but she finna
I agree.
handle it, and,
I
and
don't.
it ain't
I
gonna
don't.
affect me,
Well,
don't fucking tell
I
me.
go a step further. I say
I do.
what don't hurt me.
It's gonna
well, I
hurt
don't
you though.
know.
This
Well,
is
I don't know. Don't hurt.
Yeah, don't
that's a
tell me.
lie. That's
Don't-
a lie, bro. That's a
not a lie.
huge
That's
ass
not a
lie. And in
Do
so
not
many
tell
different
me- do not tell
situations.
me what I'm good.
Hell
I'm
no.
good.
Yeah,
If we're in a situation, if we are in a
I'm proud of you,
relationship
Elijah.
and I'm asking you about something that's going on, it's because it can potentially affect us. Now, regardless,
Otherwise, don't bring this shit up.
otherwise, I don't. What the fuck? What do I
Just
need to
take care
ask
of
you
it.
for?
Okay, let me ask you this.
Depending on the situation, I may have
Just
to.
Wait,
take
hold
care
on.
of it.
You may have.
Wait,
you may
hold
know
on.
about it, you may
Wait,
have
hold
found out
on.
about it.
Because
Ask
it
me about
doesn't. It doesn't even matter if it's financial.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It can still affect me by your emotions too. You're gonna be off when you're trying to deal with a motherfucking problem
Maybe.
that you exactly. So it's gonna come around and it's gonna affect me no matter what. I'm not gonna know what the fuck is going on, but it's gonna present itself in some form or fashion in your behavior or in your emotions and how
Possibly.
you interact with me. Yes,
Possibly.
it could.
Possibly.
It could.
Possibly.
Well,
Possibly.
and it's possible that I may
Yeah, I'll
not.
give you an
I
example.
may not be stressed out. I might be
tell-
able to deal or help you with some options
So
to
as
work
your-
through this
so
problem.
I got to tell my daughter all the time. Don't worry until there's actually something to worry about. See what I'm saying? Like, don't be stressed out about something
Right.
when it ain't even been
So
resolved.
tell
Like,
your woman that.
it's not the end yet. It's not
Right.
the end. You may get worried, stressed out, and then nothing ends up happening.
Yeah, because that's,
And now
that's what usually happens.
Hold
A
on,
lot of
so-
times we build this up in our mind,
Right. So what I'm
agree.
saying is,
and it never
if I
happens
know
that
my
way.
woman, because I understand what you're saying,
Uh-huh.
but all that shit sounds great in therapy, and we're not in a
Mhm.
utopic society where even though you've explained it to and worked with her or him, that don't mean they're gonna be able to grasp it and get to where you want them to. But what you do got to do is you got to know your mate.
And
gotta
knowing your
know
mate,
that
you might as well just not say anything.
Hold on, hold on.
Right.
If that's
Again,
the
it may be
if
a
that's
si-
the case,
It may be a
period.
situation where you cannot.
Lying by
I'm just that's why I didn't make it.
About lying by omission.
I didn't make it that too.
If
I
it's-
didn't make it super specific because I didn't want to get pigeonholed to it. I'm just saying, I just gave you a general reason
Mhm.
why you may have to lie. And I'm saying, if I know my girl, let's say I know my girl the type to stress out about little shit, and this some little shit that she gonna make some big shit. I may be like, Joe, ain't no point telling her shit gonna be handled on fucking Wednesday. Like, I ain't finna.
But
I might
Wednesday
keep-
come and it don't
and
happen.
And if it okay,
So now it's Saturday.
and if I'm a man, I'm gonna make the decision that if it don't happen, I'm gonna do this, this, and this. But if I can handle it and avoid this stress, I'll do that.
Not because what's extra.
Because now I've avoided her being stressed,
about-
and I ain't stressed out trying to manage her stress and her anger or her whatever.
But what about a little bit more? Our word sinister. What about a little bit more sinister lies? For example, like the situation with Harper and Jordan, you know, the alone when they ended up being in an apartment, for example, right? You know what I'm saying? And it ended up leading to a peck or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, is that something that if you know your wife gonna make a big deal out of that and nothing never really
If.
happened?
Right. I'm looking like
That's a tricky one because you're talking about kissing another woman.
I'm just saying, I'm saying a little bit more sinister, but because nothing happened.
he was gonna lie to her.
If you're a
No,
smart
something
man,
happened. You married
you keep
and
that
you
to
kissed
yourself.
your girl.
Boom.
If you're a smart man, you
That's
keep
all
that to
I'm saying.
yourself.
I agree.
Well, he was
That-
gonna cheat and keep it to himself. If he would have put his dick in her, he would have kept it to himself.
I just said if you're
You know
smart.
what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
he's
if you-
cheating.
So, but you, so you do agree then when you cheat that you should tell on yourself, then, right?
Hell no.
Okay.
Why would I cheat?
No,
No.
I'm talking
Why?
about the man. So the man should he admit that he cheated?
No, I'm just
She
saying
ain't
you're
shouldn't been doing
gonna.
no
You're,
bullshit.
I'm saying if you are right, you already on bullshit. So of course,
Of course you're gonna
stay
lie if
on
you're on bullshit. What you're saying.
right?
Yeah, that makes sense. Of course you're gonna lie.
I mean, every day that they did something.
So, but
They
I'm not talking
dumb.
about. But see, I'm talking about lying when it's something that's not sinister. You're not trying
Right.
to hide nothing or hurt your girl. You just like I say. If my girl, I told you, I would like for my girl if she knew, if she told me about this bullshit, I was gonna blow the fuck up.
If she wait, say it again.
If she knew, if she told me about whatever this thing is,
Right.
Lance gonna get mad as fuck. But I'ma handle it
Right.
so it don't affect him and he don't know. Please,
Lie to you.
please.
Lie to you.
Why you gonna stress me the fuck out
Yeah.
about some shit you gonna resolve anyway?
And that's
That's
why. Hold on.
this is
That's
what
why
I-
in the
Keep
beginning.
this shit to
That's
yourself.
why in the beginning I said define lie.
or it may be some
Like,
shit I ask her about.
y'all laugh, but I'm like
But-
define
or
lie
it could be something like, hey, what's going on with this? And she knows she ain't fixed it yet.
Right.
But she gonna fix it in 2 days. But if she tell me she don't fix it, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna start bringing up all. She might be like, baby, it's done.
So let me
It's
ask you
done.
this. So let me.
Well,
Well,
hold
why
on,
not
hold
just
on,
say?
hold on.
So
Why
and
not
that-
just
and
say
so-
on Wednesday it's gonna be resolved? I got it on.
So-
I get
so-
paid on Wednesday, and then I'm gonna cut the check or something.
Because I've been waiting 3 weeks to get it
Hey,
resolved.
so
I'm
in
gonna
that
get irritated, like, damn, I gotta wait 2 more days.
Hey, so in that
I'm good.
scenario,
I'm
so
good.
say if this is a scenario, you knew there was something that she was supposed to do, and you saw that it wasn't done, and then you go and ask her. Now, some people may say, well, why you playing no fucking games? But you go and ask her, and she say, yeah, it's done, but you know it's not done. Do you trip? But she say it's not done, but she's gonna take care of it.
Right. But
I mean, if I know she lying,
right? You know she.
You know she lying. But you know she say she's gonna take care of it.
The situation will determine my response. If it's something mine, I'll be like, man,
Well,
you
that's
ain't do
all
that
of
shit.
it.
You know
That's
what I'm
all of
saying?
this, though.
But that's all of it.
this.
And I'm saying that there may be situations, right? But you got to know your mate.
But I got
You got to know your mate. You see what I'm saying?
Come back with another one.
That's a chance that you take by withholding it, like she said. Because if it don't work out, you may have to tell her.
But in your mind, do you think like she fucking lying? Because you know she lying. But now do you
your scenario?
No, in the scenario that I just gave,
Yeah,
you know she didn't do
I
it.
told you what I would do.
But she said yeah. She said yeah, and she did it.
I told you what I would do. I would tell her I know she lying.
Oh, you say, okay, I missed the part.
But my response would be based on the severity of the situation. So if it's something super minor, I playfully say it. Like, man, you ain't do that shit. Why you lying?
Okay, so
but if it's something super serious,
Pick on another.
You're
gonna be super serious.
So what about
Another.
similar to the best man again?
What's the word? Sinister.
Sinister.
Remember when old boy groped,
Yeah.
The old man.
Right. So let's say something like that happened, right? And she handled it on her end, like she even did what she had to do to get
oh
dude in
no,
trouble.
she got to tell me about that.
Right. I was about to see.
But she ain't gonna tell you because she know how you gonna respond.
Blow it up. You gonna blow it up.
Because it comes out. And she,
Now again, keep in mind, I said I'm willing to take the risk that what she said would happen. That's one of them situations where more than likely what happened is going to manifest itself into other situations.
Right.
A situation like that may not be the one where you may choose to lie. But if I don't think that's going to, but listen, you got to understand, as your mate, I know you.
Right.
You know you're going to get certain reactions out of me.
Right.
Exactly.
You're going to choose to handle certain situations based on my personality.
You're going to go crazy.
Okay.
You're gonna go crazy.
Go
So
nuts. It's gonna be bigger.
So my girl, she may say, you know what? I'm going to tell him after this
it's
shit is
handled.
resolved.
Yeah, after it's
Because if I
handled.
tell him before it's resolved, I'm going to lose my man to jail.
Yeah.
Will it matter though?
Hold on. I may be angry.
That shit ain't gonna matter.
It will matter.
You gonna respond the same way.
No, hold on. Yeah, but she may have saved me from my motherfucking self.
Yeah.
What would?
Because I may try to go whoop the nigga or something if she told me earlier. When now he up, nigga,
You
he might be
still
in
would.
jail or punished
But
or
he-
gone already.
You're saying that if it had been handled, means
Yeah,
he's
like
in
she
jail.
already handled, taken care
Or
of.
he's suspended.
Some actions have been taken care
Right.
of already.
Some kind of actions that puts him
Something
in a position.
intervened.
Some kind of action that puts him in a position where you can't reach him.
I'll give you an example. Here, I'll give you an example.
If he's in jail, you can't reach him.
I'll give you an example. We got daughters. Your daughter come and tell your wife, that some little boy touched on her. Now she know if she tell you, you making a beeline.
Beeline.
to that little, so instead,
Dot.
she don't tell you till she get him arrested.
So
No,
the question
hell
is,
no. I don't want her to do that. I want her to.
But I would be upset, but she saved cause she know I'm going to jail.
so that's
Yeah.
a justifiable lie.
Yes, hell yeah. And you know, I be make sure told me right away. As soon as she say, baby, you would have went over there and killed that nigga and you'd have been in jail, I'd be like, you right. So I fucking appreciate you because I know
I would
I'm going to
appreciate
jail.
that
Yeah,
If
too.
it was
me
a man,
too.
I'm telling.
No,
my
nah,
husband.
she can't keep it from me
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
She got to tell me in some type of timely fast. She can't wait forever.
Right.
But certain shit, Joe, you say, if I know my lady a maniac.
Yeah.
If I tell her this
I
happened,
think we all agree on that
if
one.
I tell my girl that this happened to her son, but think about it.
No. No, I'm just saying
you gotta
like,
go
there's
with a
some
daughter.
justifiable. Like I wouldn't.
We all
want-
agree. We all agree. Brittany's a maniac.
I got a perfect example.
Yeah,
for you.
Brittany a maniac.
You got a girl with a son.
No, fuck that. No, I see my sister. I
got a
gotta say that
perfect-
respectfully.
I got a
She don't play
perfect
that
example
shit.
For you, Liam. You got a girl with a son. The son get hurt. Okay, it's not super bad though. You can either call her immediately so she can go to fuck nuts, or you can call her after he bandaged the fuck up. Now you know if you call her while she hurt. See, she a mom. The reaction to him currently being in pain,
Like if I'm talking to her and he in the background crying, like going ape shit.
it's totally different than the reaction after I've handled this shit. So
Okay.
now I brought him home. He bandaged.
He got
What
a
happened to
boo-boo.
him?
I
I
can see
took
that.
care of it. He good. They thought it was broke. It's not. But if I call her and say, I think his arm broke. Oh my God, nigga.
Yeah.
No, I
She's
think,
gonna lose her shit.
no, I think in that scenario, it'll be like, well, why you didn't call me?
Well, yeah,
Because
absolutely.
he didn't even have to go to the
You a
hospital.
mother.
Yeah, the mom
I'm absolutely gonna say that. I'm absolutely
You'd
gonna
be
say
okay that he
but
took
I'm-
care of it.
Well,
Yeah,
it'd be
I'd be
different.
okay.
But would you be upset that he didn't tell you up front?
I would think no. I would be like, oh my goodness, I'd be so concerned with my child and the fact and finding out if he's okay. Then once I find out that he's okay, then I'm okay.
She wouldn't be mad.
I wouldn't be. I
You wouldn't be mad that he didn't tell you when it happened. He
if
just
he
took her
told-
to the hospital to get taken care
I
of.
would- I would
I'm not taking
question
her to the
it.
hospital without telling her.
I would.
I'm not doing
I would
that.
question
And that's
it.
what I'm saying.
No, I'm not doing that.
But so
I'm
you
not
just
taking him to the hospital without telling
but
her.
you just saying you took him to
I said
Walgreens.
the
You took
situation
it
where he didn't have- right. He didn't have to go-
gloss.
yeah, he didn't
Yeah,
have to
You
go
took
to
him
the
to Walgreens,
hospital.
get a gloss, blah, 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 blah.
Right, something like that.
Yeah, but the reason I say because you said serious.
Well, I said we
These
thought it was
details
serious.
matter despite
Right.
what you think.
We thought it was serious. We thought he broke his arm.
Thought he broke his arm.
It's really a fucking sprain.
How you know that unless you took him to the hospital?
Because you trust me, you can tell somebody
Oh,
broke
okay.
that
You
shit.
can't move their motherfucking arm.
Ain't no
Oh,
trust
okay.
me. A sprain and a broke is two totally different fucking things. You break your finger, you ain't moving it. If you sprain it, you can still do this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell. You
I
break
would-
your
so I
ankle,
would
you ain't
question
walking.
it, but I would be okay if my baby and I would probably still be trying to go to the hospital or something. Because how the fuck you know? That's what I mean. Like
Right.
you ain't no
But
goddamn
listen,
doctor.
but let's like I say, I'm just giving you an example of
Right.
if I told her in the middle, she gonna make it even more difficult for me to handle it. Because now instead of giving him all my attention, I gotta tend to her panicking ass on the phone. I gotta
You
get her
will.
to calm
You
down.
will. You will.
Whoop the wow. Well, I could have just handled this shit and told her after.
but
You see
I
what I'm
guess-
saying? I saved her from herself. I saved her for freaking the fuck out. He's already calm and he's calm now. She can talk to him
It
now.
depends on the lies, but there are situations
call
where
it?
it's
Yeah.
okay to lie to me. For me, in my opinion, there are situations where it's reasonable to lie to your spouse or
Yeah.
significant other.
to save
So
them,
You better
it's a
gauge it
wise
correctly.
decision. You got to gauge. Yeah, you better
Yeah.
gauge correctly.
Yeah, you definitely have to.
Yeah, yeah. And that in that scenario, I'm gonna say, here's the plan. He got hurt. Here's the plan, and take care of that when I'm telling her up front. And my scenario, I'm
Go through it. You got to know your girl. Your girl may be the calm type. Everybody girl ain't calm.
yeah.
Some
I'm not
people,
calm
some
in that
people
situation.
overreact
I
and they
do.
just make it worse.
I will.
So now they have lessened your ability to handle shit.
Right.
I get it.
And I'm a type of person. We all make time I hate feelings. I do not like a motherfucker overreacting when it's time to take action.
Exactly. When it's time to
Joe,
take care of business.
It's
I got
action time. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't need to deal with your
Right.
crying when it's action time. Because now I can't take action. Like I'm trying to, whatever the fuck you crying about, I'm trying to help stop your fucking tears.
Right.
But I can't if I got to do all this shit with you. This shit's still getting fucked up while I'm holding on to you.
Yeah.
Let's handle business,
Right,
and then I can deal with your emotions
right.
after we handle fucking business.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the things
I
that you
want to
have
ask
to know
a
your mate.
question next time. I guess next time we meet because I want to discuss if men feel like women are, or if men are emotional or are women more emotional. I want to have that type of conversation.
Yeah, Algebra
And
don't
do
for that.
we-
He love that
And do we
conversation.
handle hurt?
In the group too.
Do we handle hurt easier than men? I
Yeah.
love that.
Oh
topic.
yeah.
Yeah. We ain't even been taught how to deal with her. What the fuck you talking about? Like we
I'm a
haven't
fucking
even
whitewash.
Or
We-
betrayal or
yeah.
cheating. So y'all think that we
Yeah,
handle
we all
handle
do-
that? Y'all think we
all.
handle that easier than y'all?
Hell.
No,
Yes.
no. I say y'all handle it differently. Because handling it easier alluded to that it's the right way to do it. I don't think y'all
Man,
handle certain
niggas
shit
still
the-
hurt from
Just
the
'cause
girl
you-
that cheated on them in 8th
You didn't let
grade.
me- That ain't. I didn't. I'm not disagreeing to that. I'm saying we handle it differently.
And how is that? Or are we
Like I
handling
think
it?
I
'Cause
think
want- I
sometimes
like
y'all
this- I like
overreact
this
in the
conversation.
emotion.
She's
I'm saying that we're not taught how to do it. Most of us, especially our generation,
So
we
he's saying
bottle
it
a
is
lot
no
of
better.
that shit.
He's saying it's just different.
Okay.
We
I'm saying
bottle
better.
that shit up. We're not even taught how to do it. Y'all think y'all taught how to do it, but that shit looks
That's
bad.
valid. That's
It
valid.
looks bad sometimes. So just because you acting out
That's
in
valid.
this space, don't make it healthy.
Mhm.
That should be unhealthy as hell.
but I still think
But
they
it's
handle it better.
assumed that because you're acting in this space of emotion, that it should be honored in some degree.
And how is
For
that? Like what's the acting out look like?
It depends on what the hurt is.
Yeah.
But I
Okay,
get
a
what he's
dude-
saying, though. I get
a
what he's
dude-
saying. Women expressing their emotions is seen as always a positive thing, but sometimes it's not.
It's not. A lot of times
Like,
that
just,
shit ain't.
just because you deal with it don't mean you dealing with it correctly. Why they say men don't deal with it, but women do, but that don't mean you dealing with it
How
correctly.
many, let me ask you this. How many times have you reacted in a way driven by your emotions, and then when those emotions are no longer there, you look back and say, "Fuck."
Exactly. Checkmate.
Emotions always. Let's be honest. Emotions always.
And I'm not saying that's what.
Anytime you lead with your emotions, you always gonna fuck some shit up.
Always.
Especially if those emotions are irrational.
But I just hear a lot
Emotions are
of people
always
talk
irrational.
about how we can handle being cheated on easier than a man. Like,
Can y'all?
you think so? You think so? You think we take it easier? We take it on the chin?
I do, but I think it's for a reason.
We all forgive more than
But I think it's for a reason.
Yeah.
What's
This
the
is a
reason?
general statement.
Okay.
In general, a lot of times y'all assume y'all man just went to get some pussy. Men assume they chick like that nigga. But that hurt more. See, your chick chicks inherently know that niggas dogs and chase pussy. So when your man go cheat on you, unless he got an actual relationship, I ain't saying you gonna forgive it.
Which most of the time that's not the case.
What?
That he's not in a relationship with her.
Yeah, he usually just fucking something. Typically,
Yeah.
nigga.
Which doesn't justify it. Let
Right.
me be clear.
But I'm saying, but because y'all know that niggas is dogs and chase pussy, the betrayal and all that fuck with y'all. But the difference between us is we be thinking you love that nigga. That's
I think that's why when a dude,
Yeah.
we have heard of scenarios when a dude cheats, that woman wants to know everything about that other chick.
Yeah,
Right.
all the
Yeah,
details.
you know, they want to know the
Competition.
details because the details justify where your feelings are.
And all he want to know is, did you suck his dick?
exactly. Did you suck it? That's what I was just about to say.
Did you give him? You know why?
You
Because
ain't sucking it. Y'all don't suck everybody.
well, this is the thing.
You suck it. It's a
You
problem.
like
They do now. It's 2023. They sucking everybody.
It's a problem.
Yeah,
But listen,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why. You're a man. Niggas don't like to admit this. One, your man has put you on a pedestal because you're his chick.
y'all tend to do that.
You're his chick. My chick wouldn't do this. I
Y'all do
invest.
that
It's Lance and the best
so
man in the first
much.
one.
And we feel like we own you. So when you fuck dude, you gave
Yeah, I don't know
dude
about the only.
my nigga. Your girl fuck another nigga, she gave away your pussy.
Right.
That's how you gonna think. You let a nigga give away you suck dick, my dick is don't you
I'm
suck
just-
dick. Like you gave away things that I would never imagine you would give away. It ain't just 'cause let's be honest, and I've asked it before. If your girl cheated on you and you find out it was just to get dick, wouldn't it hit you different if she actually fell for a nigga? Because she just got dick, I'm not hurt that much. I'm more angry because I chose wrong.
You can manage
But
that.
that's what. But
But
isn't
let's
that?
be clear. Let's be clear.
That's
You
just
leave
what
it
y'all
either way.
said.
It's on some
That's just what
I said,
y'all
let's
just
be clear,
said
you leave it either
about
way.
women. Y'all said women do the same thing.
Yeah, but
Y'all said
I
that
don't
women
think-
do the same thing.
I don't think
That's
men
why
are
we
used
want to
to
know
women doing that.
all of the details. Y'all not used to.
We don't want to know.
We
all the
don't want to
details.
know all the
We don't want to know the
one
details.
detail.
I know that. I
We
know
don't
that.
want to know the details.
No. I know that. But you also just said that it would hit you harder if you find out that the motherfucker that she was fucking, she was in a relationship with him. Like that.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
the
that's when she
same for
gave our
women.
love away.
There is no difference.
So you think that
There is no difference. I'm saying y'all think that we can handle this pain just like, we handle it easier because according to you, we inherently know that y'all are dogs. That bullshit is why women need to, y'all hear this, ladies? This is why y'all need to
Am
get
I
away
wrong?
from this shit. Absolutely.
y'all quicker to take a nigga back.
Make this post tomorrow.
So women
you-
need
you-
to get
you-
away. Women need to get away from the thinking that all niggas are dogs and they gonna cheat because it gives them a reason to. It gives them a pass. It definitely gives them a pass. And if we didn't care, if the shit didn't hit us as hard, how many motherfuckers had their windows busted? How many tires
y'all
been
crazy.
flattened?
Y'all
Oh,
crazy.
now we crazy.
It's the merch.
Now-
It's the
No,
y'all
merch.
been
It's the
crazy.
Now
merch
we're
approach.
crazy.
Y'all been crazy.
But regardless of the fact, it's her acting out and dealing with her issues and her pain.
That's
So
just
we
how-
don't
that's how she
handle the
choose to
shit
manage it.
easier.
But she's still nuts.
It don't matter. She might be in that moment, yes, but it don't matter.
You sure?
Whatever.
You
it
sure it
does
don't
not
matter?
It doesn't. It
So
don't
let me ask you
fucking
this.
matter if no. It don't matter. Whatever.
You sure?
We still feel that shit. Women, I hate hearing women say, "Oh yeah, y'all giving these niggas a pass, easy passes." Talking about, "Yeah, no, y'all niggas can't take that. Y'all can't take that, bitch. Neither can you.
Listen, I won't
Neither
disagree
can
with
you,
you.
bitch. Because I done been on a few stalking missions. Okay,
Really? We
I've
know.
been on a
We know.
few of them.
We know.
In my day, I don't do that now. In my day, I
Sure.
did a
The
few of them.
reason I said I think y'all handle it better is I think that
Differently.
women will be
Differently.
quicker.
They handle it differently.
No, You think differently. I think better. We can have a difference of opinion. I think that women are quicker to forgive their man and give him another chance. Most
you talking about in that regard?
I'm saying, Joe.
Yes,
I could be wrong,
I agree
but
with
most niggas, Joe, niggas can't handle they girl fucking another nigga. They fuck around and kill themselves. That nigga and Joe, especially
And women
especially
also
when it's a
do the
woman
same.
you've been taking care of, nigga. When your girl cheated on you and you done invested in her and then took care of her
Sperm
kids
changes
and
everything.
did all this money and time, that nigga be like, because a lot of time a woman will pour into a man, but it ain't necessarily a lot of tangible shit. It's you uplift your man, you build him up, but the tangible shit typically comes from the man. The money, the financial shit is tangible that you can touch. What you mean? That's crazy. What you mean?
No, it's time. It's
Yeah,
it's the time.
It's right. Yeah, women put other things.
It's the huge shit too, because money
Yeah.
you can get that shit back. But
I'm not saying what y'all is-
time is extremely important,
Right.
especially for a woman.
And
But
trust.
I'm not
and
saying
betr-
what y'all
and trust.
put in is less.
Of course,
I'm saying it's
You know, those
different.
things.
So when a man
Right.
cheat, he start thinking about that tangible shit. I done bought a car.
Oh, she does too.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, that's why niggas go nuts, Joe. Because he started thinking about, Joe, I done gave this woman 10 years of my life. Like niggas go crazy.
And
Women handle it better. Y'all
we
y'all
don't
can bounce
fucking
back.
handle it better. No,
I could be wrong.
We
I think
don't
y'all
handle
do.
it better. That's why.
How many
I
niggas
keep
you know
saying-
that girl could cheat, they gonna take them back, G?
That's why I
They
keep
can't
saying.
even, if they did,
Not
they'll
often.
never admit it. They take it to their grave.
Not
I
often.
just thought of a dope ass skit too.
Niggas taking that, niggas taking cheat to their grave, dog.
I just thought of a dope ass skit.
Dudes get persecuted way harder.
You tell your
They
girl,
get persecuted way harder.
y'all tell y'all girls y'all got cheated on you. When a nigga get cheated on, he take that shit to the fucking grave.
Yeah, because he's getting persecuted. Right?
Huh?
If he go back,
Like dudes judging him. Like you did what?
Extremely, and calling him all type of
Fuck
bitches,
that.
and
I
yeah,
wouldn't give a shit.
No.
about that.
I don't think no mature nigga. Well, hold on.
yeah, no,
Let me
y'all.
backtrack. Let me backtrack.
Nigga, if you
Y'all
I
judge.
don't make it personal.
Well, no, let me.
Nigga, if
I actually have told a dude to go back to a girl that cheated on him before
Because he was cheating and shit or something.
because
Was
he
cheating
had did so much dirt
too? Right.
beyond just cheating.
Right.
I'm like, my nigga,
Right.
you only fraction like 108, my nigga.
Right.
You, like either I told him either chalk this up and treat her right or leave her alone because I knew the girl she was before she met your motherfucking ass, and she ain't that because of you. You done drug her through the mud back, forth, and back. So
I
no,
don't necessarily agree with that. I posted that, but I don't
I
necessarily
can
agree
see
with
why
that.
she cheated, my nigga. Like she only cheated because she ain't strong enough to walk the fuck away from you. That's why she cheated.
Women stay because we are conditioned to think that we have to stay with y'all ass
Not
because y'all
2023.
dogs. You are still with
Really?
2023. It's
Not
getting
as
better.
many.
It's getting better. It's
Because
moving.
Big Mama then was staying through
It's
all that
moving.
shit. Motherfucking
Big Mama,
dad
you
had,
still
we had a
Right.
whole
Well, we
other
don't know.
family
We don't
on
know
that.
about
Grandma
2023.
said,
Grandma 42 now,
Exactly.
nigga.
2023
Grandma
just started.
42 and twerking. She ain't teaching her.
So now-
she ain't teaching her daughter to stay with nobody. She ain't
Now
had no
women,
man.
well, now
Fucking
women,
nigga.
things are changing now. It's changing
Right.
now.
Well,
Yeah, we get-
2023 just started. We don't know what's
Man,
going on.
grandmama
2023
and
yet.
mama ain't got no man. Who they teaching you to stay with?
uh,
They both single. Who they teaching you to stay with?
and you think that that's
I'm just saying.
and you think that that's because
I don't think women who came up with not in a long-term relationship teach women to stay with men. I think they teach women independence. If you've been raised by a single mother, more than likely she taught you to be an independent woman, not a woman to rely on men.
and good.
So she probably
And I agree. And I
But-
fucking agree.
Good.
but that means
Because
she probably not teaching you to stay with a nigga.
well, that's where you need to. That's where y'all fathers need to come in, and teach y'all daughters. That's where y'all need to teach y'all daughters. And this goes back to having a father in the household.
Man, we should have had this topic
I
early
tell
on.
mine.
Instead of talking about that fucking Megan the Good. We should,
Yeah.
That's what he
Oh,
wanted.
but not
Man. He
Megan
wanted
good,
this, man. He
but
wanted to see me
Megan
get irritated. That's all he wanted. He wanted because he know I was gonna get irritated.
this was a
by the
better
subject.
this was a better conversation.
Blame Bob.
Yeah, I was trying to let him get through all of his topics, but I had that on the brain.
You should
I told
have
Bob
you
before
should
we
have
got here,
wrote
I
something
wanted
down.
I was gonna.
This
This is my first time here, so hopefully when y'all have me back, then
Oh,
I'll be
definitely.
able to, we can go in a little bit deeper.
No. Don't
Y'all
say
said the men want to see more
Right, right,
women.
boy,
Like,
boy,
okay,
that is true. I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do.
What?
I'm gonna have you back, but you gotta bring a homie with you.
okay, girl again.
So you can have
No,
references.
not a nigga. I know a million niggas here. No. We gonna bring.
We gotta bring another
Girl again.
So we can trust-
Ladies,
so we can
y'all
trust
what-
you
No,
in the
because-
parties now. Remember, he said he don't come to Booger Woods. So bring somebody that will know it's okay.
Listen, I don't give a fuck what the chick look like she bring, because I ain't in that game. But what I'm saying is, I want
y'all
more.
are not getting him in trouble. I swear.
I want more women perspectives on the show.
Okay.
So that's why I'm saying, bring somebody that we probably don't know, probably not in the group or whatever, just to bring a woman's
Someone
perspective
outside
to the show.
of the group.
And me and him all the time.
And you know what else you do? Come with some questions. Kind of like have some questions that at that event. Come up with some questions.
Gotcha.
And then, so take some weight off us. We always be trying to figure out motherfucking questions.
Hey, I got a slew of questions.
I'm sure.
But I'll let y'all lead this y'all thing. I'll bring it back.
We'll do this. Heck, we'll give you an episode for you and your girl.
Okay.
Y'all can gather questions from y'all friends or whoever and bring them to the pod. And that whole pod gonna be about addressing y'all issues and concerns.
Okay.
Pretty much the same shit that happened there,
absolutely.
but just online.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay.
Boom.
Cool.
Right. You down with that?
I'm down.
Right,
I'm
we gonna
down.
make that happen. Well, it's 10:24. We don't went way late. We normally don't go this late, but it's probably because you was having a good time over here and Bob getting on my fucking nerves.
Bob show always.
I do gotta say this. I told Bob I didn't want to talk about the Meg shit, but he wanted to because he like irritating the fuck out of me.
That shit ain't even
he
time
knew that shit was
sensitive
gonna
anymore.
irritate
I'm mad
me.
that we took
Joe,
that much time.
I didn't want to, but he wanted to. He's like, we got to, Lance. I'm
Your
like,
Virgo card
shit
read.
They brought it up. They brought it up though.
Nobody brought it up. You brought that shit up. No, you brought that shit up. You ain't have to respond to
Three
it.
Virgos and a Taurus. Good show.
Virgos and the Taurus.
But anyway, appreciate you for coming on. Definitely.
Absolutely, absolutely. I
Go ahead
enjoyed
and
myself.
promote your shit one more time
Okay,
so they
y'all
know where
make
you
sure
at.
y'all follow me. I'm Talana Brooks, Talana Brooks. On TikTok, I'm It's Lana B, and I don't really do too much on anything else. But yeah, make sure y'all follow me so I can give y'all information on my next whole event, which should be next month.
That sounds crazy. Now,
Yeah.
you gotta break that shit in case people didn't see it in the beginning. You gotta
Hey, that
explain
shit
what
sounds
that
so
is.
crazy. Come to my next whole event.
Yeah,
Come to my next whole event, and it's really, ladies, it's really about self-care, just taking care of yourself.
The acronym means what?
And it means
it's an acronym.
That's right. HOE is HOE, happiness over everything. And it's like I said, it's just
You done
about
messed the hoes up now.
it's just about
They finna be running with this.
we had a whole
Y'all had a whole
giving.
giving?
We had a whole
hell
giving. And
I can imagine what the hoes was giving.
Look at the TikTok post. It looks
Happiness, love,
Listen.
and peace.
Hey, who wouldn't want to go to a whole giving though?
it looks male bashing. It is totally not. When you look at the video, it looks
I
like
want to go to the show with all the
we
male
don't.
bashing.
We
Put me on the
don't.
panel
It's
with
women.
all the male bashing women.
We talk, ladies, we network. Before you leave out of there, you have to meet somebody new. I don't want us to stay in our circles. When they say no new friends, fuck that. It's always people out here that can better you, that can support you. It's sometimes in your circle.
Are these actual hoes coming?
These are not hoes.
Oh,
These are women. These are business women. These are
the whole vibe
creators.
Oh,
These are just a bunch of women who just want to have a good time and be around some good energy.
Y'all some fake
No, we
hoes.
ain't fake hoes. We ain't fake hoes. We the realest hoes you gonna meet.
Help us over
We the
everything.
realest hoes you gonna meet. So, like I said, y'all just make sure y'all follow so I can give y'all more information.
Y'all
Y'all can show up to the
and I'm
event.
not trying to be funny, but on a Hollywood Shuffle, when he's like, okay, who gotta eat too? Okay.
This is why you
sorry.
can't tell. This is why you can't tell
We
me.
about to shut this down.
This is why
Oh,
it's women.
shit.
It's women only
But
until
the way you
the end of it.
women repurpose
But-
words for y'all benefit, hosts, that y'all have made thick y'all word. Like y'all just take whatever the fuck y'all want.
Hey.
We
and
have
make
to
it mean
because it's
whatever y'all
always
want it
a
to
negative
mean.
connotation.
Yeah.
It's always a
Hey,
negative
as
connotation,
men,
and
we
we
gotta
get
start taking some of our
and
words.
we
and flip it.
get we get a
'Cause they
lot
good
of
at that shit, and we
judgment.
suck.
Yeah,
We
It ain't gonna have,
they
it
get
ain't
to call
gonna have
us
the same.
fuck.
It ain't gonna have the same results.
Y'all
We gotta figure, they get to
simple-minded
call us
asses.
It ain't
fuck
gonna have the same
boy.
results.
You gotta make a creative acronym
I'm not
out of fuck
embracing the
boy.
fuckboy shit. I'm not embracing. I
Look.
want to be part of that. We
Look.
gotta come up with something different.
We had a fuck
But
boy
I
walk.
get you. Fuckboy walk.
No fuck boy walk. Nah.
no fuck boy
no,
walk,
no.
y'all.
Why
Hey.
hoe get to be something positive, but fuck boy can't?
Hey, that's on y'all. We take care of each other. Women, we take care of each other. As much as y'all say we don't support each other, we show up.
Oh, no,
and
no.
You know why?
we
You know why? I
support.
just figured it out. Because when they call us shit, we don't be caring. Like if you like most dudes, and you be like, man, you a hoe. Dudes probably be like, okay, your point.
Well, for in that regard,
A hoe
but
to
let
a man
somebody
is a
call you a
compliment.
pussy.
That's not the same as a hoe.
But I'm just saying,
No,
I'm
two totally
saying-
different things. They're two totally different things.
But it's the perception.
No, it's not.
derogatory.
No, it's not. No,
that's what
no,
we're
no,
talking
no, no.
about. That's what we're talking
It's not
about.
gonna receive it.
Hold on.
But if the woman call you a
Attacking
pussy,
your sexuality.
No, it's not.
attacking your. I'm sorry,
No, it's
your
not.
reputation. Your.
No,
If you call a man, it's attacking his masculinity.
If I call
It's
you
up-
a hoe ass nigga, I'm saying you soft. If I call you a pussy, I'm saying you soft.
right.
Now,
Oh,
now a man can insult you and call you a hoe, but that's not typically you hear a man say.
Exactly. It's not
But
going to
in
hit.
a
It's because
sexual
it's a
reference,
different. It's
I'm
a
saying when you
double
call a man
standard.
a hoe sexually, all you're saying is that he's successful.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying it's not going to hit the same. That's why this term doesn't apply to y'all. It's not going to hit y'all in a negative. It hasn't been a negative.
It can. It's
No.
what he said.
It has not.
We
been
don't
negative.
give a fuck.
most dudes
Listen, I'm
don't
gonna tell you
ain't
the
gonna
difference.
care.
Ain't gonna
I'm
care
gonna-
about that word,
I'm
right?
explaining to you real like
But
I
if
told
you-
you shit.
but
But
if
you're
you
saying
saying-
that there is a word.
Exactly.
I'ma tell
you
you
see
why I
how
make
he
a
got.
difference.
You see how tight he got when I.
No, I'm gonna tell you why I make a difference.
No.
If it's a nigga in a room and a nigga in a room. No. It's a man and a woman in the room. They are both sexually promiscuous, right? When it comes out that the man is sexually promiscuous, he ain't ashamed. When it comes out that the woman is, she don't want nobody to know.
Right.
She don't want to be judged on it, and she ain't even lie about it. So we accept our
Or
shit.
justify it.
Right.
Why is
Hold
that?
on. Listen, I'm gonna tell you why. We don't give a fuck about hoes. Y'all do. The hoe in your office, y'all dog out more than we do. We love her. But the chicks be like, she
That's
fuck
not
everybody in
true.
the office. She fuck with all of them. Listen,
she-
yes, y'all do.
hey,
Y'all hate the hoe in the
real
office.
talk, real
The
talk, she
women
might not
hate the
even-
office hoe. Y'all hate it.
Hey, real talk.
We love her.
Hey, real talk. She might not even be the office hoe.
But she flirt with all the niggas and she cool with all
friendly,
of them.
and she will get labeled.
Y'all hate her. Y'all hate her.
And she will get dogged.
And y'all
She
shit on
may
her.
have just
And y'all
brought
talk
cupcakes with
about her.
footballs on them.
She fuck
And
with
she
she fuck
tryna
with
get all
Larry
the
and
dudes.
Barry. She probably gonna fuck with Jerry too. Y'all be on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Y'all do. Y'all don't like
ladies,
hoe either.
ladies, y'all see how. No. Y'all see how I just let them talk. I just let them talk because they just gonna go in.
It's the truth. Y'all hate
truth-
hoe niggas and y'all. We
That
don't hold
comes
being a hoe
from-
against a woman.
That
We use it
don't
to our
act like
advantage.
okay.
And a nigga who a hoe, brother.
It has always always benefited y'all. It's always been a double standard of being a hoe if
Listen,
you were
we
a
get sex,
man.
y'all get money. It's fair.
And so, and that's fine. Whatever you're saying. It's
Hey,
but
man.
even with that, we can call
it's
gold
fair.
diggers.
No,
We can call the gold
Hold on.
diggers.
We get
But
sex.
go back. Let's go back.
It's equal. It's not equal.
It's not. Let me just finish my point
Okay.
on what you were talking about because
Yeah, we gonna let her
it's a
finish her
double.
point and
It's
we
a
gonna-
double
we gonna-
standard. Okay, we can chop it up.
No.
I mean,
We're gonna
we
let
can
you
end
finish,
it.
please.
Right? Yeah.
The stage is yours.
It's always been a double standard when women and men have been called hoes. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
y'all accept that, of course, but don't act like y'all ain't never called no girl hoe. If you see your guy and he wifing a hoe,
Absolutely have.
if you see a guy and he's wifing a hoe, y'all got a whole lot to say.
Absolutely.
If you see a woman and she's not acting like a lady, y'all call her hoes and all that other stuff. So don't act like a hoe is a negative. It
not
doesn't
a
have a negative.
Right.
Don't
not a
act like
negative.
it's not right
I
when
get
it
it.
comes to a woman.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, I didn't say it's not negative. I said we love them.
You said
We love hoes.
that y'all embrace y'all because y'all don't care and that it's good. It's success.
Well,
It's not attributed. It's not attributed like
it's
that
what
for
you said.
us because
we get sex, y'all get money.
we do.
The double standards are equal. We shit on hoes, y'all shit on broke niggas. Shit be the same.
I know that's right.
Shit be the same. Listen, men who
Nah,
eat off of women get called gigolos. He a lame. A woman who got a man living off her girls getting her ass. Why you got this nigga living off you? Hold on. So I'm just saying, we do the same
Y'all
thing to
criticize
each
that
other.
too. Y'all
Hold on.
criticize that too
Why would I
about
criticize
women.
what?
About women.
Yeah, pandering ass
When
nigga.
women-
A pandering ass nigga. Only a pandering ass nigga.
When women take care of men, also y'all
Why
talk
would,
about.
why would a nigga
Y'all
have a problem with that?
Y'all talk about it. Y'all be like, "You got that nigga in the he
That's
playing the
the pandering
PlayStation
ass
all
nigga.
day."
A pandering ass nigga will say that to you. A real man ain't got nothing to say about how another
That's
nigga
not
living.
true. You want your daughter? Do you want your exactly?
That's
do you
my
want your daughter to? Do you want? Is your daughter a girl?
Yeah, but I'm
Is
just
she-
fucking
will
about
she
what
soon
that
be a
chick
woman?
doing. I don't care what
Yeah.
that chick and
I'm
that
just
nigga
saying.
doing.
Is your daughter a girl?
No, but what I'm saying is I'm not gonna criticize a woman I don't know. I'm not gonna criticize a woman who taking care of a nigga when they ain't got nothing to do. I don't care.
If you, I've seen it happen so many times before. Where y'all just said it.
Panderers.
No, these aren't panderers. These are niggas that might wanna. They judgy.
They
Y'all
might
be
wanna what? Hold
judgy.
on.
It might be your
Finish that last
friends.
sentence.
It might be
wanna what?
friends. If they might be friends with a woman and see the shit, they might want to
Any
be
man
with,
talking down on
but
another
they
man
might
like
be
that.
want, they might want
Any
to be
man
with him.
talking down
Listen,
on another
they might
man
wanna
like
be with
that,
him. That don't mean-
sucker
listen.
ass nigga, he hate
He
him trying
might,
to fuck.
he might have an opinion about that dude,
Keep it to yourself.
but he ain't gonna say shit.
Keep
He
it to
really
your
don't give
fucking
a fuck
self.
unless it's one of those unique scenarios like he's related to the chick.
he your best friend
or
for
he-
real,
yeah,
for real.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you
Right,
see it
right.
intimately, like he really fucking her over. And even then, the average dude probably ain't gonna say shit until it gets bad.
If a man is shitting on another man and he does not have a close personal relationship with you, you hating ass nigga and he probably want to fuck you. Because why I'm gonna sit here and talk about this? Oh, you dating a broke ass nigga? What the fuck I got out there?
Why
I
do you
see
care?
it.
In here.
And-
Now, that doesn't
and
mean
on
that he
social
doesn't
media,
have an
that should be
opinion about
going on
it. That
there.
doesn't mean he don't have an opinion about
Well,
it. He
that's
just
what
ain't
I'm
gonna
saying.
speak
Y'all
on it.
Men don't, real
He just
niggas
ain't gonna
not-
speak on it. I don't
Real
give a
men
fuck.
do not talk down on other men, especially in specific situations like that.
Especially in public.
That's some hating ass shit.
And in public.
So
And you
y'all
know
don't
what
look
else
at
don't do
social. Y'all don't be looking at social media and shit when y'all
Pandering
see.
ass
So
niggas.
so they all have to be pandering ass niggas. Like nobody can agree with
No.
it.
This
Like I don't understand that. Like
the difference. It's like I told the girls last week and they didn't want to answer the question. Women love the accountability when men are calling other men to the table. Y'all love that shit. Y'all eat that shit up. And I say it's pandering when, only when you criticize men more than you criticize women because you don't date niggas. So why the fuck you always talking about men? And the other thing is, women don't do that. Women do not call other women to the table publicly. I'm in a group with 3,500 people. Every day is a nigga shitting on men. Every day ain't no women making not one single post
I don't see that
calling
often.
other women to the
I
table.
don't see
No,
that
you
often.
never see it. What you will see
No, I've
is a
seen it.
comment.
It don't see.
You will
that's
see a
not often.
comment on a post, but you ain't finna see no whole post of some
Oh,
chick
oh.
calling with
Oh
the
no! You talking about an initial post?
Yes.
oh,
Not often. Hell
Yeah.
no.
But
No.
But when I say and the other women do it, they get called pick-me's. We had a chick in the group who did it all the time. They ran her the fuck up out the group. So when I call niggas panderers, because the majority of your conversation is talking about men and you date women, what you doing, dog? Why you know so much about women's issues with men? I don't even know what the fuck y'all issue with niggas like that. I don't date niggas. How the fuck I know all the shit they be doing to y'all unless you tell me? Or I'm just making shit up to sound good to the chicks. And that's all they be doing. So if you got 15 posts and 10 of them you shitting on niggas and 2 of them you talking about women, nigga, you pandering.
What's your rebuttal?
I don't have one. I don't know what the hell he talking about.
Yeah.
So
I'm talking about
I
the
have
niggas who
to
be
be-
agreeing with y'all. Yeah, you
I
can't
only-
be dating that broke ass
I only go
nigga. You
for
better than
people
that queen.
if
You
you
deserve
have-
better, queen.
if you have
You
an
a pandering ass
opinion,
nigga.
if you have an opinion and you're not pandering, then okay, whatever. I just, like I said, I don't think everybody panders.
Me neither.
And so like I don't know what you or who you talking about or anything like that. If you have an opinion and you're holding true to that opinion, then
Listen,
it's whatever.
You can have an opinion, but it's kind of like what Bob said earlier. You can have an opinion, but if your opinion is driven, if it's a level of, if you know, and guys know,
Right.
Guys know if that dude lying, just like a woman knows if a chick is lying. You can sense that shit.
They don't see it when it's us.
But if a dude is saying
You do
something,
a lot of generalizations.
if a dude
I'm
is
in a group. I watch
With
it all
gender.
day.
if a dude's saying something and his intentions aren't pure, and you know his intentions, he has ulterior motives.
yeah.
That's the pandering shit.
Well, yeah.
And if you're doing it in a way that's
Well, you can see the
pulling
women.
other men
I
down,
see some of the women in the group
But that's
doing,
why I
doing
said
those
doing the
things.
same thing.
I see some of the women in the group
Yeah.
doing
That's why I
that.
said it's not a
Just
dude.
they
talking
drove them
about
out though. They
always-
drove them out.
But notice,
did they?
notice I just said it's a man who agrees with you. I said it's a man who the majority of his comments are always shitting on me. Not simply because he agrees with a woman.
Okay.
I agree with y'all a lot of times too. Niggas be on bullshit. I say it all the time.
Yeah.
But if I'm always shitting on men, you get it? I'm always shitting on, and I'm a man. Now, what woman do you know that's always shitting on women?
Table.
And how do women treat her? But niggas be embracing it because they think that when they agree with the woman, they're potentially building something there possibly. And that's why they doing all this, because them niggas don't talk like that when they with their guys. All the niggas that I know who do panda shit, most niggas, listen, when they do it in public, unless it's some super duper lame shit, you just smile and watch. Like, look at this cornball ass nigga kissing this chick ass. He probably ain't gonna get no pussy. Did all that ass kicking, he agreeing, he keep. We see it all the time. Niggas don't say nothing. We just watch.
Mm-hmm.
But in a
Because
setting,
I don't care.
we don't care. In real life, I don't care.
I really don't care.
In real life, I don't care. But I care. I mean, if you want a panda, and as long as you don't, long as you ain't talking down on my name. But if we having a conversation, and it's a fairly decent conversation,
Listen,
and you just trying to get motherfuckers on your side or say all the shit that chicks like,
Yeah.
like come on, fam,
Dude,
you're not even being real.
You know of a scenario back when we was in another group, and I had made a comment, and I felt like dude leveraged that comment that I made.
Oh, your boy.
Yeah, my boy. Now, I really don't give a shit how you move as a guy. I see it. Sometimes I laugh, I'll chuckle, depending on if I'm cool with you or not. I might look at you and be like, motherfucker, you don't believe that. But I had a scenario where a dude was straight up pandering on the topic, and he tried to and he didn't know me. So he tried to make me look bad. And I'm like, motherfucker, I didn't even say that, my man. But if you really want to talk about this, we can, but don't try to leverage my comment to make yourself look good and to get some ass.
I'm just jealous of y'all unity. I'm just being honest.
And that's what it is. I was going to say, I think it's just more of a camaraderie.
Because I wish niggas would stick together like women.
Oh, but y'all have though. And now we've grown this bond that's extremely strong.
We can do that though. You know why? Because we don't justify bullshit.
Because niggas won't fuck.
That too, but we don't. We won't, a lot of times we won't justify
the
bullshit.
average man is not going to stand on some point that don't mean shit to him if he going to risk turning this chick off.
Yes.
You going to fuck. The reason I'm so outspoken, be honest with you, I've never cared about turning off a chick. I never gave a fuck that she might not want to fuck because of my opinion. Because I've never known a woman to change her opinion based on a nigga in the room she might like. Because y'all know no matter what the fuck y'all say, nothing you say gonna stop him from wanting to fuck you. But niggas know we can turn y'all off. And if we just talking in a group and I give an opinion that turns you off, you may have liked me before I said that shit. Mm-hmm. You don't now.
It's done.
Therefore, I'm not gonna say that shit, right? See, or I'm gonna start saying shit that y'all like to hear, even though I don't fucking mean it. When y'all see girls doing that shit, y'all call that shit the fuck out.
That's pandering.
And that's what that's all right.
And that is deliberate. That's hey, that's sinister.
We can shut it down on that,
right? Exactly.
Y'all don't stop playing with me. Y'all just go ahead.
No, on that
shit. Don't nobody
that was just dance on that point.
Guys, y'all see how they doing me?
The dude, when you see that
ain't allowing it.
That's sinister.
You cornball that.
I just like calling it off.
We got in the room too.
Yeah, like you been sinister.
You being sinister right now.
That's sinister.
I've been known to be the guy who like go against the grain.
Right.
I've never mind like pushing it.
You know what's so tripped out? You know what's so tripped out? Y'all be knowing that shit. Y'all be knowing that this dude,
nice.
he just gave it.
Nice.
Yeah,
why he can't agree with the women?
Yeah, y'all know that shit. Stop playing.
The shit they say to them, you never hear them say it about women though.
Yeah.
When a woman agreeing with the niggas, she just nice.
You can tell when she doing it.
men.
You can totally tell when she doing that shit.
Listen, I just want y'all unity.
Too bad you can't have it.
I see.
Nah.
Niggas is suckers.
Y'all already had that shit though.
Never.
All
right.
Anyway, we up out of here. Hey, appreciate you coming on, Bob. As always, can't stand your podcast with you, my man.
I thought you was talking to me. Look.
No, we appreciate you coming. We appreciate your presence.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. You got to come without.
Thank me. I'm the reason why she here. Thank me.
Your job is done. No, we appreciate you for bringing a lovely Talana on. You did your job for the day.
Good job.
Good job,
Bobzilla.
For bringing me.
Good job, Bobby.
Zilla man for you. Zilla man.
Yeah, 10:45, man.
Wow.
This is the longest we ever went. You just set the record.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, but we up out of here. We appreciate y'all as always. We gone. Out.
Peace.
Love yourself.
Bye.
All right. What's up, y'all?